Hold on.
Hang on, I'm going live. You're live? It says I'm live. What about now?
Is it? Hold on 2 seconds. Might be my browser.
Oh, wait, no. I should be live now.
Yeah, it's on my phone.
Are
My
we
phone
up?
says you're live. My computer fucking doesn't. Fuck you, computer. Oh,
Call
now we're
me a
live.
mean name if
Jesus
you can hear
Christ.
me. Call me a mean name if you can hear me in chat.
Call your mean name.
Yeah, no, like call me like a butthead or something in chat.
You're a
I just want to make
dickhead.
sure
How
you guys
about
can.
that?
Hey, fuck you. Be real helpful. Call me a dickhead.
What? What? Right. You're supposed to do the intro, bro.
Poo poo head. Sony. But all right, cool. We're live. Lit. All right. Holy shit, dude! I wasn't expecting that. Dude, this is rad. I wasn't expecting this many people to come out here.
What's up, guys?
What's
What's
up,
up, man?
Brandon? What's up, Jesus? What's up, Adam? Kane Abel. Both Stick.
Oh,
Soul King. Caravanen.
PP face.
PP. Hey, man. Watch the language. Watch the language.
Oh.
Salo, Phoenix, MLB. How do I play right? Dude, this is rad. Thank
So
you
how,
guys
how
so
am I
much.
sounding in the stream? Well, let me turn the stream up a little so I can hear myself.
Yeah, no, I'm a few. Okay, so little intros. I'm here with True Scottish Guy. Thank you. Dude, I still can't get over how many people are here. This is sick.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
I saw.
True DM'd me while I was working out. Like, bro, there's so many people waiting. And I was like, no, there's not. There's no way.
Were you getting the notifications?
No, I don't have YouTube notifications on my phone, or else my phone would just be
I was going to
blowing
say,
up
do
all
you
the
have an
time.
Apple Watch or something? You probably get the notifications from that.
No, I don't have an Apple Watch. Not that much of a douchebag.
Right, hold on.
So I'm gonna do my best to keep up with chat. I apologize if if we respond to messages a little late, just because I think YouTube, there's like a 5 to 10-ish second delay with the YouTube stream. So I apologize if we do not get to chat right away. I am seeing it and we will respond, but given the delay and the fact that we're gonna be live responding to a video, just bear with us if we don't respond to a chat right away. But I am keeping up.
Yeah, well, you're doing the playing and the pausing of the video, so
Right.
I've
Right.
got the chat here, so don't you worry about that.
Um,
Ah,
dude, I have you seen
what?
the like the resolution and frame rate for Resident Evil Village?
No, I'm guessing it's not very good.
Dude, it's bizarre. Here, I'm gonna put it on screen.
What is the resolution anyway?
It depends on the system. Let me see if I
Right.
can make this a little bigger. Should be on screen. Yeah, I'm just looking at the. That's so delayed. Fuck, it's like 6 seconds delayed. That's annoying. But I have it on screen now of all like the console resolutions. It's like, what the fuck is all this 45? Series
Mm.
S 45 FPS.
Who's a favorite? Share screen.
PS5 45
Share screen.
FPS. What like?
Share screens. Yeah. I think share screens with me so I can see. Oh, okay, let's
Like
screen.
I don't understand the logic behind 45 FPS. Like 60, okay. 30, fuck you, but also I get it.
Never
But
mind that.
why?
Look at the
Like
Xbox One X,
what is
4K,
this?
30. What the
What is
hell?
this 40? Like why 45?
I don't know, dude. I think that's just laziness, man.
Isn't that gonna look?
Laziness.
Isn't that gonna look real sketch too? Because
Yeah,
most people are on 60
definitely.
hertz monitors.
Mm-hmm.
45 is gonna look bizarre.
But the majority of people play their consoles on TVs, and most TVs don't
Yeah,
support
like
that stuff, you know.
Like I saw
But
this like an hour ago, and I can't figure out the logic behind 45 FPS. That makes no
like
sense.
if you go down and look at the 4K 30,
It is better than 30. You're right, but like at
yeah.
the same time, that's gonna look. I don't know. I'm worried about how that's gonna look on a 60 hertz monitor.
Uh, doesn't sound to be impressing. I can't speak. Doesn't sound
Yeah.
impressive, you know.
No worries, Felix. Yeah, I'll keep the VOD will be up. Absolutely, the VOD's just gonna be published as a regular video, so don't worry about it. Bud.
Yeah.
Hello, Joe. How's Seattle? I wouldn't know. Haven't been to Seattle in
It's freezing.
like a year. I mean, it's warmer than where I am now. I live in Colorado now.
45 is better than 30. But weird.
It is, but at the same time, I have my doubt. I honestly have my doubts of whether or not 45
I think
is
they've
better than
tried
30.
to make it 60, and they've got to the point where this is the furthest we can go.
It just seems like a bizarre compromise. Is all I'm trying to say. It just seems like a weird compromise. It's like 30 to 60 hertz, like 30 FPS on 60 hertz makes sense. 60 on 60 hertz makes sense. 45, I'm worried that's gonna cause some like screen tearing or something. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I've never capped one of my games at 45 FPS, so I don't know.
Unless it's not been optimized
Alex from podcast now is from California. What the fuck? Oh boy. So this video, I was saying in chat earlier, I have not seen this video yet. To my knowledge, this is the first time someone has made a response to me. Or at least it's the first time I've been made aware of. It's the first time I've been made aware of it.
I keep getting links to this guy all the time from subscribers. And I'm like, for fuck.
So I should have a link to the video in the description, but we're going to watch it together, so you don't have to go over there. But just as a refresher, this was the dude who said $70 games are a myth, and then showed $80 games on screen like 2 minutes later. I responded to him like a week and a half ago, and then he made this video responding back to me.
Yeah.
And Scottish was the one that brought it to my attention, so we figured why not tackle this together.
I keep getting links from my subscribers to this guy all the time when he does a video. I'm like, I've done one already. Don't torture me to do another one, please.
I've just done the one. I don't think that hard about it. Like people always ask, like, how do you find it? Like, are you like watching certain channels? I'm like, no. Like I just stumble upon videos. I either stumble upon you type in keywords or you stumble upon a video or someone sends it to you, but it's like we're not like the police. We're just like we see something and we see something that makes us laugh and we talk about it.
But you know what it is, like 4 years ago, like when this thing was kicking off, everybody was doing these sorts of videos 4 years ago.
Right?
And you can find one, no problem. But now it's like they're a dying breed, these types of videos. But when you go on Twitter,
these types of videos are a dying breed. But yeah, dude, people on Twitter. Now it's people on Twitter. And dude, who was I saying this to? I think I said this to Papa Wright or something. But like, I swear to God, all like after, like you said, like 4 years ago, everyone was making these kinds of videos and everyone was responding to them. But then like 2 years ago, like year and a half, 2 years ago, like on a dime, all these people started doing podcasts instead, like 8-9 hour videos. I swear to God, that had to be on purpose to make it harder to respond to them.
Yeah.
Like there has to be a reason all these guys now do like 6-7 hour videos. I'm not going to listen to that. I'm not going to listen to that whole thing for the 5 minutes that I want. Like
it's like
that,
when you watch
that had to be on purpose.
When you watch JTech, he doesn't do videos anymore. It's always live streams.
He doesn't do videos anymore. Who is it?
A
couple other people that used to always get like there's certain channels that you would always see getting responses made to them. Now all of a sudden they're only doing podcasts now. Like,
exactly.
How'd that happen? It's because I don't want to listen to 8 hours of you.
I mean, 8 hours. If you respond to a video that was 8 hours long, that'd be like 10 parts.
I listen to EFAP, and those are pretty long, but I also don't listen to them in one sitting. I have them going in the background like piece by piece. It's like it's a podcast, but that's also 8 hours of people I actually want to listen to.
Oh,
JTech still says super awful stuff on his streams, though. Yeah, no, I know, I know he does. I'm just not gonna go out of my way to listen to it.
I think I remember I came across one of his streams where he I can't remember what it was called, but I think it was about Spider-Man or something like that. Spider-Man gameplay, and it was nothing more than than a 9-hour podcast, 9-hour stream of him playing just different fucking games.
Bro, the
clickbait is
one
off the chain, bro.
there are only like a handful of Sony games I actually care about coming to PC, but Spider-Man is one of them. That game will look sick on PC.
I got a feeling Spider-Man will end up coming to the PC. I got a feeling it will.
It absolutely will. Spider-Man will be Spider-Man. I definitely am going to pick up. I will definitely pick up Bloodborne, and if they ever port Infamous, like if they ever port the Infamous games, I'm picking those up for sure. I loved Infamous.
Calls PC people perverts while being a known pervert himself. Yeah, he got caught doing some shady shit to women on Twitter, by the way.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely. I'd follow it all that.
Yeah. Oh Jesus Christ,
Fist
that guy's
what's Fist
weird,
of the North?
man.
That sounds Fist of the North Star sounds really familiar. I swear I know that game.
I want Spider-Man to come. I think Spider-Man will end up coming to PC.
North Star.
Bloodborne, I want Bloodborne to come to PC as well.
Yeah, no, I'm like I was super late on Soulsborne games. I'm like just now getting into Soulsborne stuff. I would love to play Bloodborne on PC though.
Bloodborne's got so many like rumors that it's going to PC, but I think it will go to PC.
I think it's gonna go. I mean, I think Bloodborne's gonna be one of the first, honestly.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not true because, I was gonna say because Bloodborne's not first party. Is it first party? No, it's not. It was From Software. It's like Bloodborne wasn't first party. I just in my head I was thinking the non-first party games would be coming first, but then I mean Horizon and Days Gone are coming, so I guess first party doesn't matter.
Yeah. What else is on PlayStation?
I thought MGS4 was on
Last
PC.
of Us. Do you think Last of Us will come?
Oh, absolutely. There's so much money that could be made with Last of Us.
Well, if you think about the first Last of Us game, if you think about it, it's already on PC because you can play it on the PlayStation app thing, but you're not actually playing it; you're more streaming it. You know
same with Bloodborne and God of War. Wait, was God? God of War was on PS Now.
I think it was.
MGS4 was a PS3 exclusive. I completely forgot about that. For some reason I thought that was another platform.
But if you think about it, like Jim Ryan is making.
What's his name? The director of God of War.
I don't know.
I know his name.
I don't keep up with Sony games, so I wouldn't know. But
I don't either. It's just I see his Cory Barlog, right? Cory Barlog.
I think so.
He's said multiple times on Twitter he wants it on PC. Yeah, Cory Barlog. That's it.
It will go to PC. I'm telling you right now, it will go to PC. 110%. God of War will go to PC.
Bro, God of War, if they bring it on PC, it fucking has to have a field of view slider. God of War is a good game. I've kind of dismissed it mainly because I think it's slightly overrated. I think it's a good like a game can be really fucking good and still overrated. Like a lot of people think like just because something's overrated that means it's bad. But like, I think God of War 2018 is a very good game. But honestly, my biggest problem with it is the fact that the field of view is so goddamn close. Like the fact that you have to have icons on the HUD telling you if someone's behind you in a fighting game. Like, come on.
I don't like those type of games. Those type of games are like story interactive movie games, if you know what I'm talking about. Like you follow a linear path. I'm
not a fan of those either, but God of War was at least more engaging than most of those. I will give it that. But also just I'm biased because I fucking love the PS2 God of War games. So I'm biased. Like God of War 4 was never going to be able to beat that kind of gameplay.
Do you think Ghost of Tsushima would go to PC?
I'd be surprised if it didn't at this point. Like honestly, I'd be surprised if anything doesn't come to PC at this point. I don't know what's going to come first, but like it's with how adamant they are that PC is a good market for Sony, like how adamant Jim Ryan is about AdB. I don't know what's coming first, but I'd be surprised if something doesn't come at this point.
Jim Ryan is making the PlayStation irrelevant. There's literally no reason to pick one up.
Adam, exactly. a fighting game shouldn't have an over-the-shoulder camera. It should not have that. It should be like God of War. It should be like DMC. It should be like Bayonetta. The whole point of those big group fight games is so you can see the whole environment, see all your surroundings, and best like assess how you're going to approach it. And you literally can't do that in God of War. Or God of War 4, at least.
Do you hate those type of games where you can see enemies through walls?
It depends.
God of War's the type of game that would have that type of fucking feature.
It depends on the game, honestly. Like I think it works in the Arkham games. Like something like that works in the Arkham games, mainly because the fact that you can see enemies through walls is an ability that can be taken away from you. Like in Arkham City, I just recently 100%ed Arkham City.
Did you? What on?
Yeah.
What did you do on? What did you do?
I did it on PC because Arkham City is one of my all-time favorite games, and I rebought it on PC a few months ago. Because I mean, like a whole bunch of my classes have been on Zoom, so I just wanted something that I was familiar with that I could play like while in Zoom lectures and stuff. So I
really hope Shadow of the Colossus
City.
comes to PC. Is that already on PC?
Shadow of the Colossus is great.
Is that already on PC?
I don't think so.
I swore I'd seen it on Steam. Is that on PC?
No, but sorry, what were you saying about like seeing enemies through walls? I think as a mechanic in certain games it makes sense. Like in the Arkham games, it makes sense. In something like The Last of Us, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, definitely. But
like for me,
in the Arkham games, can you turn that feature off?
Yeah, no, it's in the Arkham games. It's something that like you hit a button to do it, and then you can turn it off if you want. And then also in certain arenas, there are enemies with jammers, so you can't use it even if you want to. So like that's what I mean. It's a mechanic that you like. It's a tool, but the game also kind of trains you not to be reliant on it.
If you think about it, Batman has that tool in the movies, doesn't he?
You know, he does.
Seen,
the
Christian Bale movies where he uses like sonar and something like that to look through walls and stuff.
Like he has it.
Yeah,
like it makes sense.
It does make sense to have
for me,
like that
but for like a survival game like The Last of Us, it doesn't really make sense to be able to like get a full, like sonar view of where everybody is. It's like to me, like I've said it before in videos, but to me, like The Last of Us, just like I think the gameplay is good. I just don't feel any real tension.
Did you feel I was holding your hand?
It's been a long time since I played it. In the moment, no, it didn't feel like it was holding my hand, but also I haven't played it in years. So,
Did you play the second one?
No, I still haven't played the second one because I don't have a PS4 anymore, and I just don't. after seeing the story and just like seeing all the story beats and everything, I was just like, I don't have the motivation to deal with like 20 fucking hours of this game for what, like 5-6 hours of gameplay. If I already know what the story is, like I just don't feel like going out of my way to deal with that. I could be wrong. If it comes if it comes to PC, I'll play it because and that's not me trying to be like I'll only play it on PC. It's like no, I literally don't have a PS4 anymore. So like I'll play it if it comes to PC. Absolutely, it will. Absolutely, The Last of Us games will come to PC. That is so much. That's literally free money. That's free money for Sony.
Definitely, man. How long did it take for Horizon Zero Dawn to come to PC?
It's coming. It's already on, right?
Yeah, but how long did it take to come to PC?
They're done. I also don't think the timing on Horizon Zero Dawn is as relevant because that was before they decided to do that. Yeah. So Horizon Zero Dawn launched in 2017, went to PC in 2020. So there was a 3-year gap there, but I also don't think we should be expecting a 3-year gap because it also came out before Sony was interested in PC. Days Gone, it only took, what, year and a half? 2 years? Came out in 2019.
So you think The Last of Us 2 will come quickly or more quickly?
My point is that I don't think we should be looking at a time limit. Like after this amount of time, it'll come to PC because I mean it's the amount of time it takes is irrelevant because Sony wasn't even doing this until very recently. And like there's always going to be outliers, you know? Like Detroit Become Human was like a year. You know?
Oh yeah.
So
I forgot about that game.
So the timing is all over the place right now. I don't think anything is really. I don't think people should be looking at like a time limit for games to be coming to PC. I think we should just
stick them on
see
PC.
What happens. Yeah.
But yeah, I think everything is going to come to PC, man. I mean, it's already happening.
Yeah, it's already happening. It's like I said in my last video. Like, there's fucking, like, what? Only like 5 million PS5s out in the wild right now? And how many of those?
Really?
Yeah, they've sold 5 million. Or at least that was the last report. Which is like.
I came across another source that it sold about 10.
Hang on, let me check.
So just 10?
My point is the new consoles are not in very many hands right now. So to release games only on those consoles, just from a business standpoint, wouldn't make sense. That's also why like this year's been kind of slow for games, because like all the publishers know nobody has these new consoles yet. PlayStation 5 sales.
I think it's about 10 million. The last time I read, it was about 10 million. 10 million PlayStation 5s have been sold.
PlayStation 5's first 5 months are the best ever for a US console launch. Based on a dollars basis.
Yeah.
How many dollars?
How much is a PlayStation 5?
We're still waiting on exact sales. See, dude, this is why I don't believe business statements when they do stuff like this. Biggest console launch ever for a US console, and then we're still waiting on exact numbers. So you could have so how the fuck do we know that you're telling the truth? You know? Because when they say that, they could, yes, they could be saying this is the best-selling console in U.S. history. Or they could be saying, oh, this is the most consoles sold from January to February in U.S. console launch history. When they say it was a big launch, but they don't give you numbers, it means they're not being honest with you.
Of course not.
So I don't buy this for a second.
I did my stream about 2 weeks ago. Me and Adam, who's in the chat, we spoke on Twitter, and he came up with some statistics. And it turns out that more people own a PC that's capable, of running games better, or the equivalent of a PlayStation 5 and an Xbox One X.
I've done statistical research. There are double the number of integrated graphics card users on Steam than are PS5 owners.
22 million people.
And let's be consistent though. I don't like looking at Steam surveys, because they're not a great representation of what's actually being used.
Yeah, of course.
But I understand the point, but just I try to stay consistent with these things.
Yeah.
If I'm not going to use
a little bit up and down, man. Yeah. You never get a solid answer of Steam statistics.
Yeah. If I dismiss people for using Steam statistics against the PC, we got to be consistent and be at least skeptical when they go against consoles.
Yeah, of course.
For the sake of intellectual honesty.
I tell you this, right? I just learned that, see, on the Xbox Series S, right? You could turn that console into an emulation. You can emulate games off it. Yeah. You can emulate games off it, bro. I had no fucking clue that you can do that, but you can emulate old games on an Xbox Series S.
These statistical data from other servers. Gotcha, Adam. Gotcha. That makes more sense. What are the top 100 GPUs? I know I literally just dismissed Steam surveys, but I want to see what the top GPUs are.
Right on the 1060. 1060's up there.
Steam hardware and software. I swear to God, we will get to the video eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
1060, 1050, really 1050 Ti.
Yep.
1650.
What's number one?
2060. Number one is the 1060.
Really?
Yeah. Really? We're all the way down here?
What's the least graphics card?
The 550 Ti.
I feel sorry for those people.
It's a 2070 with Max Q design. Huh.
Did you say that someone used an Xbox Series X to play God of War? No.
Oh, I think I did see that.
I
No,
seen
I
somebody.
want to pull
I've
that
seen
up.
somebody
I read
emulating
that.
games
Hang on.
off an Xbox Series X. Actually, the worst graphics card available to buy is the GT 710. Hey, Joe.
Huh? Yeah.
Do you know you can emulate games off a Series X or a Series S? No joke. Emulate old games off a Series S. It's mad. It's fucking mad. And it's a better emulator than half the ones on PC that you find.
I'm not seeing the God of War on Xbox. Bang.
It's not on Xbox.
Well, no, someone said that someone managed to play it on Xbox. I'm not finding it.
No.
Huh. Trying to find. Wait, what the fuck?
The Ultimate Sony Pony is live as we speak. Who's that? Are you talking about JTech?
You know, if you scroll the bottom of a Google search page, it says like where you are, like your zip code.
Fuck that.
Mine's wrong. I don't know what zip code that is. I don't know how you got that. Like, if Google doesn't have it, then I'm fine with that. But I also want to know how you get the wrong zip code. If you're literally on my computer.
Oh, the emulator that you use on Series X can play PlayStation 2 games, including God of War. Yep.
Oh, PS2. Gotcha. Okay.
I think that was the article. Yeah, it was actually. I think it was that.
Hang on 2 seconds. I'm gonna turn off my AC. I'm getting
cold. I can't even hear your AC. Unless he's streaming in a helicopter. He's left me on my own, guys. Fucking hell.
Put on my flannel so I can be a.
Your flannel.
Yeah, I gotta be a Northwest dirtbag.
I have no idea what that is.
A flannel, like a flannel shirt.
Oh, is that what you call it over there?
Are we talking about the same thing?
The fact that the Xbox has more PlayStation backwards compatibility than the PlayStation 5 is hilarious. It really is. It's hilarious.
I don't know why Sony is so fucking like. I don't know why they're so opposed to backwards compatibility. Like even now, it doesn't make sense.
I mean, they were opposed to cross-gen gaming. Remember that?
They were opposed to crossplay. That one, it was shitty, but I at least understood that. It was shitty, but I at least understood it. This one I don't understand. What's up, Daikaiju? It's going good. It's going good.
What's going on, my chicken?
Tartan shirt. That's what you mean by flannel shirt. Is it?
I'm going to pretend that I don't even know what a flannel shirt is.
Oh,
it's a tartan shirt. That's what they mean by a flannel shirt. He's taking your heritage true.
Is that what you guys call them? Like tartan?
Yeah, I've got a tartan shirt. It's literally a tartan shirt.
All right. Well, I mean, I didn't know that, bro.
Jim Ryan don't care about old Sony consoles. According to the Sony parties, Jim Ryan doesn't care about them.
You did not miss shit. We've just been shooting the shit. We haven't even started yet. Yeah, I'll keep this up.
Have you ever heard of the? No, I haven't actually. What is that?
Once the stream is over, it will be just published as a regular video.
Yeah.
So if you gotta pop out, you gotta leave. Don't worry about it.
Tartan is literally heritage. Stop. Stop appropriating true culture. Dude, I've never worn anything tartan in my life, dude. I haven't worn a kilt. I haven't worn anything.
You haven't worn a kilt, life, bro?
Never worn one in my life.
You guys don't just wear kilts all the time?
No, we only wear kilts at weddings, bro. We only wear kilts at weddings.
Really? You do?
Yeah, weddings. Do you think I'm wearing a kilt right now, man?
No, of course not. I just didn't know that was a wedding thing. That's cool.
No. Once you get married over here, you wear a kilt. Some people wear a kilt, some people don't wear a kilt.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
When you wear a kilt, you have a knife around your sock, but knives are not legal over here, so you don't get a knife around your sock.
Knives aren't legal, really?
A Scotsman who hasn't worn a kilt, I'm disappointed. Dude, have you ever... I've heard...
How do you make knives illegal? Like, how do you even accomplish that?
When I say knives are illegal, I mean you can't go out to the street and carry one. Jesus Christ. You think I'm going to use a pair of scissors to cut up some fucking onions in my kitchen if I'm going to make
of course
something?
not. You said knives are illegal. So I'm like, what the fuck do you mean by that?
I wore a kilt at my wedding now. All right. I still play PS1 games over the Duck Station emulator.
Duck Station?
I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's true. In Scotland, the men do wear kilts. Yeah, only at weddings, man. I'm getting roasted here, bro.
Duck Station. Oh, it's a PS1 emulator. It's on Google Play, really? Dude, in high school, we had like they gave us like Chromebooks and stuff my senior year, but they didn't block any of the emulation sites.
Anyone who defends the anti-consumer practices is a corporate slave.
I was just playing Mega Man 2 and Pokemon Ruby.
Everybody's getting on patient. Everybody's getting on patient.
Okay, I guess we'll start the video then.
So where are the bagpipes, True? Yeah.
All right. Here we go. And
All right.
I'm playing or pausing. This is not helpful.
Are you on the share thing?
Yes. I'm on. Okay. See, this is where a copyright disclaimer makes sense. Thank you for that. The copyright disclaimer made no goddamn sense in the video that I responded to. This one makes sense. Thank you.
All right. On you go.
Should be playing. I just don't know how long this card is. Is it not playing?
Play?
I thought I did.
Playing. Oh wait, now it's
fine.
playing.
Now it's playing.
Now it's playing. Jesus Christ. How long is this intro, bro?
Okay. 15 seconds.
How long is this copyright disclaimer, man?
There we go. Okay.
Hello. Slappy, I thought the book got you. Maybe those others, but not me.
Oh my God.
What is that? You know I will survive. You wrote me that way. In fact, I wrote my own story while I was gone. And guess what? You're the main character.
Okay. I actually love this. Okay, why can't you pause the video in full screen? What the fuck? You can't pause the video in full screen. I actually fucking love this though.
Don't put it in full screen then. Don't put it in full screen. You can't pause it in full screen.
I know, but like what the... Now it looks stupid like that. Hang on.
Make the window bigger. Like,
I know, but that still looks... Why can't you fucking pause in full screen? That's dumb. Okay. Alright, moving on. I like this intro. Plus 5 points.
Hey, Joe,
I like that.
What's up, man?
Plus if you look at the picture of yeah, no, like give him some credit. Give him some credit.
What?
Being compared to Jack Black, that's an honor, bro. Fun fact, I went to high school in Redondo Beach, which is right next to Manhattan Beach, which is where Jack Black is from.
So you have come this far, and still you understand nothing.
What is that from? I swear to God, I know what that's from.
Don't know, dude. Don't know. Haven't got a clue.
That's gonna bother me forever.
Exactly.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Alright, come on. Why?
Jesus Christ, man.
It's Labor October with a return. Yes, I'm back from my break officially. It's been a week, so yes.
I just want to know why this is the picture you chose.
Dude, it's random pictures all the time, man. That's what it is.
Okay.
I have
Random
kept my
pictures all
word.
the time.
So, I was gonna do a digital satire on a certain person that
Pause it.
retired from YouTube.
Why does a grown man have underage anime girls as his backdrop in videos? That's quite worrying. Have you noticed that?
Is that? I mean, I don't know who that character is.
Doesn't matter, man. She looks underage. A grown man who has anime characters that look fucking underage. That's worrying, bro.
Well, we already know who it is. It's Susan, but
Wait, who's Susan? Wait, what was that?
YouTube. Well,
Say that again?
we already know who it is. It's Susan, but I'm not doing that
Who's Susan?
I don't know. Who is Susan, bro?
I feel like I'm missing episodes in this show. Who the fuck is Susan?
today. Instead, I'm actually going to do a video rebuttal to a guy called Joe from Seattle.
Woo, that's me.
All right, so
Yeah, it's you, bro.
It's me. I made it, dude. I made it, Mom.
You
so
made it,
Joe
man.
from Seattle apparently.
Wait, hang on. We have an answer in chat. That is Hatsune Miku.
Bro. Yeah,
That is Hatsune Miku. She's a 1,000-year-old dragon girl? What? Okay, apparently this is a 1,000-year-old dragon girl, so it's fine. I don't know, dude.
It's fucking creepy to me that a grown man has
I
anime
responded
characters.
to quite an old video that I did, and
Okay, full stop. That was not an old video that I responded to, and you know it.
It
Let's
was
get
like
an,
a week,
hang on.
week
Let's
old,
get-
wasn't it?
Let's get an exact date on this.
You're actually going to look up the date.
I'm actually going to check how
He's
old this
actually going
video
to
is.
check,
'Cause,
guys.
I mean, he said it was an old video, so let me actually see how old this was. Because I know that's not true. Because I
No.
literally go out of my way not to respond to old videos.
No, she is 16. Dude, that's still underage. Okay.
Yeah, the video I responded to is from December of 2020, so it was like 3 months old at the time that I responded to it. 4 months old. That's not old. And
No.
also, the fact that it's old doesn't change anything that was said.
Mhm.
Let's not try and redirect things here.
I was basically doing in the video, I wasn't targeting this to the PC community in general. I was just targeting to the toxic PC gamers that do actually exist out there.
Yes, okay,
Joe, you're
look.
toxic. You're toxic, bro.
Oh boy, okay. Okay, to be fair, he didn't say that. He didn't say I was toxic. But okay, so he said that video was directed at the toxic people. Here's the thing. I don't care. Because the stuff you said in the video was still wrong. I don't care if you directed it at someone who wasn't me. You still said stuff that was wrong. And you still said, like, hang on, I don't want to make direct claims about what he said because I haven't watched the video in a minute. So I'm just gonna pull up another window with the video in there in case I need
$70 games are a myth.
just in case I need to cite. Yeah. Just in
$70
case I need to
games
go
are
back
a
and
myth.
double check because I don't want to misrepresent him.
No, you don't want
It's
to do
not.
that.
We don't do that here. We don't misrepresent people.
No. Press the spacebar in full screen. It should pause the video, then press the spacebar again.
No,
to
I did.
continue
I did
watching.
that. I did that. Watch.
All right.
And are very, very, very small
Spacebar.
minority. That's who I was targeting
S-
this video
spacebar.
towards. Even as well,
It pauses for like a second and then it goes
didn't
again. So I
exactly
gotta
get-
do it in here.
Yeah, you have to rewind it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The K key will pause the video. Hang on. No, that works in. What about that in full screen?
Actually, console peasants are very toxic. Has the peasant ever seen COD
doesn't work in
communities or
full
Overwatch
screen.
communities on console?
We're gonna
Some
have to
fan
deal
views.
with it like this, guys. I'm sorry. You, for some reason, you can't pause videos in full screen on Watch Together. But hey, if someone that I watch together sees this video, now you know. Can you fix that, please?
Ooh.
But no, I know you said you directed the video towards toxic people, but you still said stuff that was wrong. And I even directly responded to that. I even made a comment about that. At the beginning of your video, you say the video is directed towards toxic people. And if I remember correctly, I even made a comment about how, gee whiz, I hope you don't use the toxic people to justify painting the whole community as one thing. Did I say that? I'm not.
No.
Hang on.
Question is, who are the toxic people?
I need to double check. Again, I don't want to misrepresent anything that was said here.
So
And I'm glad you did.
Were you toxic to him in a response
the
video?
misinformation that they use against
I don't remember.
really nice.
Yes, the majority of the PC gaming community is pretty nice. I think the majority of people.
Very, very small, but they're out there, and I need to address them.
And yes, this is true. There are toxic people in the PC Master Race. And we do not claim them here. Okay, my apologies. I was thinking of a different video. I said that to a different video. I remember now. But yes, I acknowledged what you said. Said that it's a very small piece of the community that is toxic. I acknowledge that, and we do not claim them. So sorry. Erase everything I said in the last 40 seconds from your memory. I was thinking of a different video I did recently. I make a lot of these. They overlap sometimes. Whatever my recent video I did with Doom Eternal in the background, that's where I said you're not gonna misrep. That's where I said somebody was using the toxic community to justify all. No, I remember now. It was the Doom Eternal review response I made a few days ago. Sorry. Fuck, dude. All these videos blend together.
The
Wait, did you
gamers
not like Doom
that
Eternal?
do actually exist out there and are a very, very, very small minority. That's who I was targeting this video towards.
And again, it doesn't matter who you were targeting. It matters what you say.
And even as well, I didn't exactly get enough sleep on that day.
What? I've been sleeping fantastically, actually.
Oh my god.
But that's nobody's business.
So I'm well aware I made several mistakes on the video.
And look, that's all. I'm not trying to destroy you. I'm just trying to correct the things that you said wrong about a community that I'm a part of. This isn't me trying to take anybody down. Just you said definitive wrong statements about a community that I'm a part of and a hobby that I'm a part of. Obviously, I'm going to respond to that.
But this guy had the gall and nerve to call me a console peasant.
The gall and nerve. Interesting way to swing that.
Without looking at the context of my video and who I was really aiming this towards.
Pause that.
Okay, again, bro, the context, it doesn't fucking matter when you say something that is fucking wrong. If I say 2 + 2 is 5, that's wrong no matter what the context is. Unless the context is a joke. It doesn't matter what the context is when you say something factually wrong. And again, it doesn't matter who you're targeting it towards. 2 + 2 is 5 is wrong no matter who I say it to.
I'm just going to refute a couple of his points and then I'm going to get off because I got work today. So I really don't have time to do a digital satire video on him. And
I mean, this video is 11 minutes long. This video is almost as long as the first one was. So I don't know why you needed to say that.
Dude, this response video is 2 hours long.
I'm pretty sure he just misunderstood, but
no, I didn't. I'm pretty sure he misunderstood when I said there were no $70 games. I hate when people do this. It's if you have things to refute them. Don't preface it for 2 minutes. I liked the skit. I legitimately liked the skit, but don't preface this for 2 minutes. If I said something wrong, get into it.
Get into it, bro.
let's get into this anyway.
Notice, implying that he's going to be using someone else's
Ooh, ew.
Whoa,
Why is it so echoey?
content, but he doesn't.
Oh,
I know I paused it there. So 1 sec. He's taking the clip where I said that there was no point in him putting a copyright notice at the beginning of his video because his video didn't use copyrighted content in it. He has a fair use notice at the beginning of his video, even though that's irrelevant for the video.
Dude, these anime pictures are becoming more and more disturbing.
I still don't know who it is.
I don't know. Can anybody know who that is? Anybody?
shot at the beginning because YouTube lately has been way out of the line with striking people's videos and giving content ID.
Okay.
he recorded it in a cave.
No,
Glow
look,
Stick said.
look. I agree that YouTube is out of control with content ID, but that requires the content to be claimed. And nobody's going to claim screenshots of a website. That's the point I was making. If I show us by that logic, someone could claim your video because of this picture right here. In which case I would be defending you because that's bullshit if that happened. Because that's fair use.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I do it. And as well, I have several things in my video that do not belong to me. That's another reason I do this. So, for example...
Okay, so if we come across a point where there is something that you would legitimately have needed a fair use claim for, or like a fair use defense for, I'll take it back. Like, if I said something wrong, I will happily take it back.
Well, I'm using these pictures from anime girls, and if I don't put the disclaimer, somebody could possibly come to my video and strike it down, even though I'm using this for transformative purposes.
Yes, exactly. But also, generally, I don't want to. I'm trying not to nitpick.
That's the reason I make these. That's the reason I make the video at the beginning with a copyright disclaimer. So
my point with that is, like, when you're, regardless of whether or not you put the notice in the front of your videos, you're still protected by fair use. And again, if someone were to strike you down, I would be complete role reversal here defending you. I put a community notice at the front of my videos because I don't encourage people going and harassing people. There's a big difference. And then, like, I also have a line or two in my intros about copyright, but he's right about all this.
So, I really don't know why you're talking shit about me using a copyright disclaimer in...
I don't feel like I was talking shit. I just made a comment about how it was kind of pointless. Like, who here didn't, like, between the two of us, who actually didn't get enough sleep?
The beginning of the video, you do as well.
Yeah, no, I have a community guidelines. I have like a community and copyright notice because I'm taking someone's direct video. That is a thing that people strike down. And that is a thing that YouTube IDs for you. Every once in a while, I get notifications that somebody showed my video on a live stream or something. Like, if you go into your video manager, you can see other videos on YouTube that use your content. And then you have the option to go strike it down. And in those situations, that's where the DMCA system on YouTube gets constantly abused. And that's why I have that notice in front of my videos. Because I have had people strike my videos, and I have fought back. And I have a 100% win rate on strikes. That's why I put it in. I put that notice at the beginning of my video because I'm doing something that does frequently get people struck down.
And like I said, the reason I do that is to prevent YouTube from being a bunch of sissies and possibly...
YouTube has nothing to do with the notice. YouTube has nothing to do with the notice. People have something to do with the notice. And again, whether or not you had the notice there, your content would be protected by fair use. And I know this, like... I know at this point I am kind of nitpicking, but like my whole point is my reason for having the notice and your reason for having the notice are entirely different.
Giving me an actual strike or something that I didn't do because I used certain clips in my video.
But you didn't in that one.
Shots and stuff. So I'm not sure why this is here other than to give you a false sense of authority.
That might
All right, guys.
I know.
So this will be my first digital correction.
Ooh, there's gonna be more? Yes.
Yeah, I decided to do it today because I feel like I need to do this. So
And I'm glad you did. This is the 4th video I've recorded today.
John will still do the stream about this, but I need to make an actual video about this because you as well.
Yeah, John. Come on, man.
They want to talk about misinformation about the console gamers apparently make. So I'm actually going to address about the the misinformation that they use against consoles.
Yeah, PC gamers, we're just the elite misinformation campaigners.
Oh, let me take a guess. You know who my friend John Kill 3D is, and you're probably subscribed to that PC elitist dickhead called TruScottishGuy, aren't you? That's
You told me about that. See, here's the thing. Before this video, me and Scott, we had never talked to each other. Like, this video legitimately brought us together.
First time we've ever spoken.
This video brought us together. Scottish was the one that sent me this video. We had never talked to each other. So no, I wasn't friends with that, or I was subscribed to that dickhead Scottish, but I had never talked to him before. But now I have.
That bastard Scott.
Right?
Scottish.
God damn it, bro! You did the opposite. You made us friends.
And I have been called a lot better from a lot fucking better people. Oh.
Oh no, but he said John Kill. He said he's friends with John Kill 3D.
Yeah, he's friends with John Kill. Yeah. He's friends with John Kill. Yeah. I did a video on him. Then after that, he did a video on me, and that's what kicked it off.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. John Kill just confuses me. I never know what he actually thinks. I feel
let me just.
I don't actively watch him. I see a video from his every like 4 or 5 months, and it feels like he's
I'll tell you
taking
what the
different
story
angles
is.
every time.
He thinks that both systems are equal, like PlayStation, Xbox.
I mean,
PC,
he's not wrong. PlayStation, Xbox, he's not wrong.
Consoles are both equal. They both play games. I argue the point that they just do more than that.
PlayStation, Xbox,
You know what I mean?
he's not wrong. PC, he's wrong, but PlayStation, Xbox, no, he's got a point.
Yeah, PlayStation, Xbox, yeah, they're equal in terms of hardware and stuff like that. But consoles and PC, completely different story. Completely different story.
Yeah, no, John Kill 3D, isn't he the guy who got thrashed by Rags? Yeah, no, he did.
Yeah.
But that's why I was confused, because I thought he had a change of heart.
I mean,
after Rags.
I
might be thinking to someone else. Like, I don't actively follow these people, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I just see a video every few months.
When I did a video on him, I argued the fact that a Fiat and a Ferrari are both the same because they both have 4 wheels and they both drive on the road. No, it's not the case. Ferrari's designed to go fast. Fiat isn't. A gaming PC is designed to play games at higher frame rate and higher fidelity and stuff like that. With an open environment, and you have more freedom and more flexibility. With a console, you don't have that shit.
Yeah.
But he solely believes that consoles and PC are on the same level because they both play games. When that's not really the case, because PC could do so much more than play games.
And even the same game from console to PC, you can just literally do more with it on PC.
Exactly.
Because the difference is in the hardware.
Yeah, but he solely believes that in his brain that consoles and PC are equal. There's no superiority between the two. And I'm like, argue with him is like, it's like talking to a dead body, for God's sake.
I feel like he might be doing it for the views. I guess I'm suspicious of that.
I don't know, but I've had people come to me and say to me that he's legit not the shiniest tool in the box. And he comes out with all this stuff and all that.
John Kill 3D retreated into Star Wars. We all should. We should all retreat into Star Wars. No matter how many arguments we get into, Star Wars will bring us together. Always.
The thing is, like, I'll tell you this, right? Every video that has been responded that he's made, he's deleted and said, "Oh, it was a troll video. I was joking, blah blah blah," which was clearly not the fucking case.
But yeah, if you don't get defensive when people respond to your troll video.
Exactly. And I'm getting called somebody with a big ego and I'm prideful and all that stuff and all these things. And prideful of what, man? You said shit that wasn't true and made a video about it, and that was it.
Yeah, no, it's like it doesn't really matter what. I don't know.
I mean, does it bother you? Does it change your life or something? No, it doesn't. Jesus
No.
Christ. It's legit just confusing to me why he thinks the way he thinks.
I'm just pulling something up.
Anyway, continue.
Holy shit! Why did they change?
What happened?
Sorry, never mind. I tried to pull up Streamlabs.
If you
on
look
my
at consoles,
monitor, but
outdated PCs was.
They've completely changed the layout of Streamlabs since I last been there, so I guess I'm not using that. All right, let's keep going.
Yeah,
Almost
keep going.
halfway done.
That's the main reason you did this video, right? Am I correct?
Hang
Feel
on,
free
there's a
to
little skip.
PC elitist dickhead called TruScottishGuy.
Here we
That's
go
the
again.
main
Was I subbed to him? Yes. Did I know him? No.
reason.
You brought us together. Thank
PC
you.
elitist dickhead called TruScottishGuy, aren't you? That's the main reason you did this video, right?
No, it wasn't.
Am I correct?
No, it truly was not. Like, it truly was not. I did not see any Scottish video about you. I found your video because I think someone else sent it to me. Like, someone DM'd it to me on Twitter. The first time I ever talked to Scottish, or the first time I was even aware, the first time I was ever aware of your channel was when someone DM'd me a video on Twitter. First time I ever talked to Scottish was when Scottish DM'd me the video that you made about me.
As I said, I keep getting links from subscribers of mine from videos from him and videos from other people. So when I see your name pop up in one of his videos, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna message George, see what happens, and voila, here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Bringing people together. Look at
Bringing
the internet
people
go.
together. Yep.
Correct. Feel free to do a video response proving me wrong.
Okay, yeah, here.
But
here it is.
I'm
You're
pretty
wrong.
sure you did this because you're in cahoots with somebody that attacked my friend for having an opinion
No,
about
I'm
how
not.
he feels about.
Pause it there. It's not an
No,
opinion of it, it's been
no.
proven to be a fact. So what's the problem here, man? Can't have an opinion on something that's been proven numerous times to be a fact. Oh,
And no, I'm not.
ridiculous.
I'm not in cahoots.
No, you're not in cahoots either.
Do a video proving me wrong. All right, here.
Yeah, and it's live.
PC and console gaming being equal.
It's not
Let's
equal.
look at the Steam sales. 'Cause,
Jesus.
you know, a lot of them like to brag.
No, he skipped from the very beginning of my video to the very end. He skipped from the very beginning of my video to the very end.
Well, he did say at the start that he's not going to respond to. Hold on, how long is the video you done on him?
The video I did was 27 minutes.
Yeah, he said at the start of the video he's not going to respond to the whole video.
I know, but
So-
you're like he's getting so worked up about me. But it's like you didn't acknowledge like 20 minutes worth of content.
Oh.
If I'm so wrong, like did I not say anything wrong in those 20 minutes? Like if so, then fucking GG's.
Yeah, GG, do you?
About which I'm not saying Steam's a bad service. No, not at all.
I'm glad you're not saying Stream is a bad service, because if you had presented all those prices a few minutes
I
ago,
said
like you
Stream's
did,
a bad
and then
service,
started
God
talking
damn
shit about
it.
Stream, we were.
Ugh, I hated that.
Pretty big problem.
I swear to God, if he calls me up for saying stream, I'm gonna have to concede that point.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take. You're
What
gonna
if
have
I
to take the
said
hit,
something
man.
bad about Steam?
Wait, what did
What
you
you gonna do about it?
Pretty big problem.
What if I said something bad about Steam? What you gonna do about it, punk?
He
I
says,
mean,
what
if
you
you-
gonna do about it, punk?
If you said something bad about Steam and it was right, I would agree with you. It's the same thing I would do with everything. If you say something about something and it's correct, I'm not going to say anything about it. I'll either agree or just move on. Steam's not a perfect service. Like when you see, here's the thing too. When you pulled up that page of like the Steam summer sale, I thought you were going to say something about how like this whole description is just a bunch of nonsense. And I would have been like, yeah, it is. Because like the whole description that Steam gives for like fall or not summer sales, or just like whenever Steam does those big pages of just like text and text and text and text about a sale, yeah, it's just a waste of time. I would have agreed with you there.
Are you one of those PC gamers that if I said something even remotely bad about Steam, you're gonna get so mad and upset that I said
No.
something bad about the Steam platform?
No, I've said bad things about the Steam platform.
And I really don't have time to skim through the whole video, but basically in one part of the video, he...
Wait a minute. You don't have time to skim through the video, but you skipped from the very beginning to the very end. So did you watch my video or not?
What was the point, man?
Did you watch it or not? Hang on, he's about to say there's a point where I said something. I need to hear this.
And I really don't have time to skim through the whole video, but basically in one part of the video, he claimed that I didn't have a life, and I belonged.
Excuse me, what? Why don't you show that part of the video where I said that? I don't remember saying you don't have a life.
You didn't. You didn't.
When did I say that?
You didn't. I watched the video. You responding to him. You didn't say it.
Show the fucking clip. I don't remember saying that.
So, buddy, the time of when I made this video, I wasn't able to go outside.
You made this video in December of 2020.
You know, so-called have a life. Well...
Hey, what did... I almost want to watch my whole video. When did I say that? That doesn't sound like something I would say.
We've been waiting for this. The chance to help you
I don't
get
remember
ready
that
once
part
again
either, man.
with great deals on new
Community is pretty nice.
If that is something that I said, then I don't see. I don't even know at what point I'm supposed to skip to the video to because you're not showing that clip.
Nice.
And they're very cool, calm cats, and
Qualify as toxic.
and I need to not show.
Comment. I'm excited now. Just so we're all about how much money you have to
Are
spend.
you looking for it?
All right, I'm gonna
Yeah.
correct you on that.
Yeah, I don't
Yes,
think it's
please
there, dude.
correct me on how.
There's this whole part.
I looked
about
it up in the
comment.
laws.
Now,
Yeah, people
when
saying
you-
in the chat that
so
you didn't say it. You didn't say it.
that
What
You
was
never
it?
said
You
that. I
told him you got a
rewatched
life?
it. I don't remember that part.
No. You never said it. I watched your video. No, you never said it.
When did you watch it? Like, how recently did you watch it?
What, your response video to him?
Yeah.
Right
'Cause
when you put it up. On the day you
Legitimately,
put it
if I said that, that's a shitty thing to say. But I don't recall saying that. Unless you take a sentence drastically out of context. I don't remember
The
saying
scout
that.
prices for the new
Talking about
to
scout
you,
prices.
This console, this one,
a lot of them like to brag.
feel like you
talking about
did
prices, talking about Steam
yeah.
sales.
At least want to
already prove.
click down, scroll. Do they not show? Like they should.
No, you didn't.
Okay,
you didn't
but
tell him to get a life.
for supposedly
And he just moved.
Oh wait, no, here it is. This is the part. This is the, okay, I remember now. This is the part.
Okay, go on.
You are clearly an authority on this.
what do they not show you the games?
I remember
No,
this
they
part
show
now.
you the
He
games,
is
you
taking
just have
okay.
to go
I was right. He is taking this dramatically out of context. Here's the bit he's talking about. Which again, notice how he didn't put this part on screen, but we're gonna watch this part together. This is the part he's talking about where I apparently said get a life.
to where the games are. That's
What did you
usually where
say?
you find the games.
No, I'm
Do they
playing it
not
right
show
now.
you the games that are on
Are you
sale?
playing it right now?
Oh,
Are you sharing
my
screens with it?
God.
Or
Like
you?
they should show you a second.
Yeah, here, I'll share screens with you.
No. I mean, are you putting it?
I
Like,
have it on
watched
stream.
together?
It's on stream. Yeah, it's on stream.
Where they're on
Right, okay.
sale.
Yeah, it's the game.
You know, for
it is.
supposedly
And he just moves on.
Go on.
He just moves on. Bro, you can't navigate a website. You can't navigate a website? How did you upload this video if you can't navigate a website?
Yeah, this is the part where he couldn't find where the games were on Steam.
You know, for
But this is the part he was talking
supposedly
about.
joke that a console gamer made, and
Oh, yeah, I
the
remember that
PC
part.
gaming community took it as a badge of honor. This picture's kind of cruel.
If you're offended by this picture, like if you genuinely think this picture is cruel, you need to go outside more.
That's what I said. That's what I said. If you think
what did
this
you say?
picture is cruel or you're offended by this picture, you need to go outside more. That's what I said.
No, you didn't tell me to get a life. I wouldn't
Look at
say
this.
that. I wouldn't say that. Just
You will
telling
learn.
someone to get a life.
He's looks like a plank, and he looks like
Here.
he's ready to beat somebody that plays on console over the head.
Yes, it is a very obvious joke. Like, this is a very, very obvious joke. Again, if you think this is cruel, if you legitimately think there's something like mean-spirited or
yeah,
like bad about this, go outside.
Ridiculous.
Yeah,
That's what I said. I said if you're offended by this very, very obvious joke, you need to go outside. That's all I said. Again, who, like, of the two of us, who woke up without any sleep? Like, who didn't sleep well last night? I'm over here racking my brain, being like, did I actually say that? That's really mean if I said that. No! Jesus Christ, bro.
You told someone to go outside. You didn't tell him to go.
I told him to go outside because he got offended by a joke.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing. It's a fucking good joke, by the way, because everybody seems to get overly offended by this PC Master Race shit.
Okay, moving on. That was such a waste of time. God damn it.
No, to this way. I didn't have my seasonal job around that time. And I really had nothing to do, and plus, like I said,
you're taking what I said so literally. You're taking what you're saying, like, I said if you're offended by that, you need to go outside. You're saying I literally couldn't go outside. Like, that's not the point I was making, and you know it. I didn't mean I couldn't physically go outside in December either. I live in Colorado. Like, bro, you know that's not what I meant.
Oh my god.
I had a hard time sleeping that one day, so I wasn't exactly thinking clearly when I made that video. So I realized that there's a lot of holes in my video. My whole point of the video...
I legitimately respect that you acknowledge that. Like, I legitimately respect that you acknowledge there's holes in your video. Again, I'm not trying to destroy anybody. I'm just responding to stuff you said.
I made was to the PC Elise group. I wasn't...
It doesn't matter who you... Oh my god. It doesn't matter who you direct it towards if it's wrong.
Dude sounds like this 3 sneeze exercise from Logan Paul.
What's the 3 sneeze?
Oh, look it up, bro. Look it up. I'm not gonna spoil it.
I'm not gonna Google something from Logan Paul.
Seattle. I wasn't addressing you even remotely.
I know you weren't addressing me remotely.
The reason
you were addressing my
did
community.
This video is because you wanted to find an easy target, and you wanted to paint me as a console peasant.
Well, with the stuff that you're saying, yeah.
Yeah, like...
$70
congratulations, you figured it out. I look for videos to respond to. Like, yeah. I look for videos where people say something wrong about the hobby that I like, and I correct the things they say. You figured it out. You just fucking Thanos snapped me. Damn it.
And I am by no means a console fanboy, because a console fanboy would defend their corporate overlords to the death, and I don't do that.
Okay, but you...
Look,
this is the one and only video of yours that I've seen. I guess now this is the second video of yours that I've seen. The video that I responded to was the one and only video I've seen of yours. And in that video, yes, you were being a console fanboy. Because you were spreading all of the most misinformed things about the PC and presenting it as fact. All while presenting things about the console that are bad, but showing them in a good light. Like game pricing. And console pricing. Yes, you might not be a console fanboy, but in that video, specifically, yes you were. That's why I responded to it.
I'm the guy who likes to play games.
Literally do.
And if you do get them, there are installations.
There are installations. There are installations. Damn. You got me.
And that's it. They're useless. You might as well just throw the disc away.
No.
Why was the video echoing? I thought that was through your... Did you hear that? The video was like...
Yeah, I heard that, yeah.
I thought that was your mic.
It's not my mic, man. I don't buy cheap shit. Don't put that on me, bro.
Why do you have a stockpile of these pictures?
I don't know. It's fucking weird, man. Underage fucking anime girls from a grown man.
Okay, let's not throw underage out there. That's a hefty accusation. Unless they actually are underage, I don't know shit about all this. But let's not throw accusations out there willy-nilly.
I need to reiterate again, because he doesn't understand where I was talking about there was installation with PC games on physical. What I meant
Just like
by
there are on
that
console.
is once you install the game on PC, that's it.
No,
It's
not.
done.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, and
No,
the
it
point I was making that's the exact same thing with console games now physically. If you buy a physical disc on console, there's a long-ass installation. Consoles didn't used to have that, now they do. Consoles have actually gone backwards in the last 10 years. That's the point I was making. You say I don't understand. I like that literally, yes, I do. You said it's a bad thing that physical PC games have installation. I said, yeah, consoles do too. I don't remember my exact wording, but yeah, consoles have that too for physical. So what's the point? You're taking something that is the same on both platforms, but it's only a negative on one side. So yeah, of course I'm going to make a comment about what you said.
Give it to a friend. You can't let anybody borrow it. The game is fucking useless.
Yeah, I can. I could totally give somebody a game disc.
Uninstall it.
I literally gave games to borrow. Like I would literally lend out games when I was younger, and I would borrow games when I was younger from friends. What?
Is what I mean by it's only an installation. Once you install that physical disc to the PC, you might as well just toss it in the garbage.
And how is this different from how it is on console? That was my point. How is that different? Spoiler alert, it's not. If it's bad on one side, it has to be bad on both. If it's not bad on one side, then it's not bad on the other.
Thing about physical media on console, at least it still has a use, and you can still
as a coaster
use it. Like when I mean use it, like the system requires you to put the disc in, so therefore you can still use it as many times as you want, unlike PC where you put it in your PC, it's finished.
Pause that.
Wait, what?
Can I just point out something that when you put a game inside a console anyway, the disc doesn't even get used, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't get used.
What do you want
The only
about?
reason you put it in the console is like for some like DRM shit to tell the console that you actually own the freaking game.
Also, wait, hang on a second. You're saying I put the disc in you're saying on PC, I put the disc in, I install it, then the disc is useless. On console, you put the disc in, you install it, and then the disc has to stay there every time you play.
Yeah. It doesn't even spin.
So what you're saying is PC
console.
is more convenient. What is this point? Why are you digging so deep on something that is not deep?
You might as well dig
We
the hole
install
even
it.
further.
It's finished. It's done. That's what I meant by it's just an installation.
I'm not even a physical gamer anymore. Like I still buy physical copies like if I'm a fan of the game, but like I buy pretty much everything digitally. And then if I'm like a big fan of the game, I'll buy a physical copy like to have it on my shelf just like to support the devs and everything. Like I don't even know how many times I've bought Resident Evil 4. But like I just don't understand what the point you're trying to make is. The point you're trying to make is just reiterating the point I already made. And the new information that you're adding to this point is just making PC look better. Like, why, of all the things to focus on, why this?
So I will leave a link below to the description on his video, and you can go check it out. But basically, he thinks that the comment or the video was towards Joe from Seattle.
No, I don't.
I wasn't directing.
I never
this
said
towards
that.
You. And the reason I took
never said
out
you
his
were.
comment username because he subscribed to somebody that's literally a prideful piece of shit.
That's literally what he called me. Prideful
Okay,
piece of shit.
two things here. First of all, my subscribers are not public. So you literally don't know who I'm subbed to. Second of all, I am subbed to Scottish. I subscribed after you made this video.
You brought us together.
So you're literally pulling this out of your ass. I used to watch Scottish, and then when Scottish DM'd me this video, I went and checked, and for some reason I wasn't subbed to you, so I subbed to you there. I subbed to you after you sent me this video. You're literally talking out of your ass right now. I was not subbed to Scottish. I had never talked to Scottish, and my subs aren't even public.
Living rent
What the
free.
fuck are you on? You're literally talking out of your ass.
From Scotland.
Pause that.
That's the reason.
Scotland.
Dude, imagine being from Scotland.
Oh, thanks very much. You're a very nice person, you know.
I mean, I'm not much better, bro. I'm from fucking west coast of America.
Dude, I live in a freezing cold place. Okay, I live in Winterfell. All right, that's where I live. Okay, I've got Jon Snow that lives down the road from me. That's how cold it is.
I live in arguably the most. I'm from arguably the most annoying part of the U.S. So
I don't know what it is with this guy, man. I think I'm living rent free in his head, bro. I'm telling you right now, rent free.
yeah, I've never even said your name, but in his response to me, he brings you up like 3 times.
Exactly, man. He thinks that I'm already. He thinks that we're already subscribed to each other and we already know each other. We don't until yesterday, I think it was.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, even if we were subbed to each other, what does that mean? Like, what difference does it make?
I don't know.
How does that change anything that's been said?
Another video. I wasn't directing this towards you, so
I know.
I don't know why you got your panties up in a bunch and made this video to me.
You've never felt the need to defend somebody who's like who people are talking shit about? Like you've never felt the need to correct something somebody says because they weren't directing it specifically towards just you? Like really? I don't believe that for a second.
I'm referring this to you. I was referring this panties up in a bunch and made this video to me.
Yeah, that's him doing it.
Also, funny how you say, I had my panties in a bunch. I had my panties in a bunch after we've been watching this video. Like, really?
I'm referring this to you. I was referring this to the very, 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 I would say sensitive because they are sensitive. They take one little thing about my friend John Kill 3D and others about certain opinions about gaming, and they call them peasants.
Pause it. Because the majority of things that you're saying is fucking wrong. That's why. So wrong, man. I mean, I don't even know where to start. I really don't. The majority of things that comes from peasants say these days are complete and utter horseshit, man. And when they talk about the PC platform, many of them haven't even played on a PC before. It's like me talking about anatomy and not knowing a goddamn thing about anatomy. Like, what's the point in me talking about it?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. Move along.
That's my whole point of the video.
The whole point of the video where you felt the need to make an 11.5-minute response to me, where you skip over 20 minutes of the arguments that I made, and then just lied about something that I said. Twice. You lied about me saying you need to get a life. I never said that. And then you lie, and then you lie about me and Scottish knowing each other. We didn't.
Until now.
You didn't have to make this, but you could have just moved on.
So I'm just gonna close it off here. And next time you do a video, make sure you get all the facts straight and you get everything correct about.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Jesus Christ! He hasn't even presented a single point in his whole entire video! It's ridiculous, man! I'm getting a migraine listening to this dude! It's the reason why I keep saying no to people every time they ask me to do a response video on this guy again, because he gives me a migraine. I'm telling you, I got a migraine from the first video that I did on him.
It's like, okay, at the beginning, when you responded to me making the comment about the copyright notice, like I can live with that. I can live with that criticism because yeah, maybe I was nitpicking. I make jokes. That's the point. The whole point of my channel is I nitpick. Like that's not the whole point, but like that's a big part of it. Yeah, I nitpick. It's like, yeah, I'm willing to concede the copyright thing. That's the one possibly maybe valid point you made. So in this 11.5-minute video, you made one maybe valid criticism of my video, and then you just lied about stuff that I apparently said that I didn't fucking say. God damn, bro.
Told him to get live.
This is just obnoxious. It's just annoying at this. Like, how hard is it?
About what my intention was about the video. And make sure you read the description, because you obviously didn't read my description.
What description? Where is it? Where is it?
Fuck? Okay, let me read the description. I mean, it doesn't matter what it is now. You could have changed it.
There's wildlife in Colorado.
Ah,
What video are we looking
bro.
at?
So let me tell you something. Local ads in Colorado are terrible. Like, you know how when you go somewhere, like YouTube ads will be like directed to like where you are.
Yeah.
Bro, the local ads ever since I moved to Colorado are so bad.
Oh, the console peasant is just upset that him and John Kill 3D had a breakup and their
Okay,
girlfriend.
look at this. Make sure you read the description. These PC fanboys get put in their place once and for all. That's the description.
What video was that?
That's it. The video where he said I obviously didn't read the description. This is the description. That's it?
Yeah.
That, like, really? Bro, just take your lumps. Take your lumps and move on. 10 seconds left. Can we get through these 10 seconds without pausing?
I don't know, man.
Anyways,
really
this is
don't.
Labor October. I gotta go find something to eat.
I should probably do that too, honestly.
I'll see you later. Take care.
Okay.
Oh.
We did it. We got through it. We got through it.
How long was that video?
That video was 11.5 minutes. We've been streaming
like
for,
we were at
we've
that
been
for like
streaming for an hour and a
35
half.
minutes, bro. Jesus.
Granted, we didn't start until like
You
we
do
didn't
know he's
start
got
for like a
another
half
one.
hour, but
You do
another
know
one
he's got another one.
about me?
No.
Or about you?
No. Hold on, I find it. I keep getting linked to it every time from my subscribers. Like, hold on. It's ridiculous, man. This one. Right, I'll link it in Discord for you.
Do you want to watch later this one?
This one right here.
Please don't. Oh God. Okay, hang on. Let me set up another.
You want to set up another? Right.
Yeah, I'll set a watch.
I'm
together.
gonna go to the bathroom real quick. So hold this, okay?
I gotta pee so fucking bad. When you get back, we'll swap. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'll set up a new watch together. Oh, I should probably catch up on chat. Oh.
Ultimately, I know where I'm wanting
I
to
love
go.
how this is still running even though I paused it. Thank you. Shush. Do we support Days Gone to piss these people off? I mean, it would make... Dude, how fucking pissed would they be if Days Gone sold, like, super well? People care way too much about this shit. He attacks anyone who disagrees with them? Yes, exactly, Devastator. Exactly. Last of Us 2, the most overrated game. Facts? What facts?
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, I'm scrolling. I'm reading back through chat. I missed an entire conversation. I feel bad. Like
You missed the entire conversation.
like people talking to each other, and now I'm reading backwards, and it doesn't make sense. I'm trying to find the top. It's like when you wake up to like a group chat in the middle of a group chat discussion, you just don't know what's going on. With consoles,
like
you have to
you're-
install the software, wait, install firmware updates, install software updates, DLC updates. This happens over and over on consoles. Yeah, and it's like that happens on PC too. So like that's my whole point. That's the point I make all the time. If it happens on one and it sucks on one, then it sucks on the other. If it's okay on
remember-
one, then it has to be okay on the other. That's the way these things work. You're not allowed to say something is bad in one situation, but it's good in another. Like that.
Exactly.
That's not how this works.
I remember the Sony Pony meltdown had when Horizon Zero Dawn, Neo, and Nier Automata went to PC.
Let's chill a bit with the ad hominems, guys.
Huh?
People can't control how they sound. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, these people love beating someone with a melee weapon, considering they simp for Last of Us 2. To be fair, he did say Last of Us sucked in that video, and I gave him props for that.
I managed to get a pre-owned Xbox One X, works perfectly, and I can some consistently with my PC. At least PC, you can stop a system update. Yeah. I've got a system update that I need to do.
During that part where I was looking for the part where I said, "Get a life," someone just typed in chat, "Can you move this along?" Look, I needed to know. I needed to be sure of it.
Nier must be patched on Steam. I think it is patched, not too sure. Wasn't Nier a multi-plat when it dropped? Could have sworn it was on Xbox.
Nier Automata?
I think it was on PlayStation and it went onto Xbox.
I know the original Nier was on Xbox. Like,
yeah, original
Nier 1
was on
Xbox.
JTEC's recent meltdowns are gold.
Wait, no, you're right. It says Xbox One. Yeah, Nier Automata is on Xbox One. It's on Game Pass. It is on Xbox One. I've been meaning to play it. Yeah, no, Nier Automata, it launched... I mean, if you guys want to see it, yeah, Nier Automata launched on PS4, but then came to PC like 2 weeks later.
Yeah. Then it went to Xbox.
It's not much of an exclusive.
Yeah.
His response was so fast, he watched your video in 18 seconds. That's what it feels like, dude. That's what it feels like. He went from the very beginning all the way to one of the last points I made. And then he says I said it, and then he says I said something, then just doesn't show footage. Shocker, it's because I didn't say that.
I mean, what are the perks of the Sony consoles again?
At this point, the only perks of Sony consoles are the exclusives. That's really it.
Yeah, but could you actually call that a perk since half of them are coming to PC anyway?
Right now, on April 17th, 2021, yes, it's a perk. But, for how long is it going to be a perk? I don't know.
How long do you think it will be when they consistently release Sony exclusives on PC instead of actually you have to wait for a year and stuff like that?
Here, I set up the watch later. Oh, well, this link is completely... I mean...
What happened?
I didn't hide the link that time, but I mean...
Oh.
I mean, God forbid someone joins our watch later.
Is that the one that I linked you to?
Yeah, no, this is the one.
Wait, hold on a second.
That new watch together.
I
said you was the new one.
I'm not even got that on my screen. Do I have to refresh it?
I sent it in Discord.
Yeah, did you put on the watch together?
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, it didn't appear right away, so I don't know if I had to refresh it or.
Hey, Colorado State! The end of last school year was unforgettable.
I saw them film this. What the fuck?
Is how important it is to have roommates in an apartment you like.
There's an ad
Don't end up in another
for Colorado State
situation.
apartments.
Use
I remember
College Pass to
seeing
find
them
your next
film
place
this.
And roommates to share
I walked
it
by
with.
this. What the hell? This is weird.
Finding a great place near
30 frames per
campus.
second exclusives aren't worth it. Dude, 30 frames per second on anything isn't worth it.
Oh, weird. No, you're right. You're right. I do need to make a new one. That's weird.
Yeah.
For some reason, that one didn't work.
I'm on my second PC. I'm in need, no hurry for buying Sony games because I know they'll come to PC eventually.
Everybody wants to be Stone Cold Steve Austin.
In my opinion, there's literally no reason to buy a PlayStation.
I'm sending you a new link.
Jim Ryan has literally just killed the PlayStation brand, making it obsolete.
How about
What
this
did
one?
you send me? All right.
Is that one working?
Hold on, let me get it up again. Yay!
That one's working?
Okay. Yeah, it's working.
Talk to chat
Yeah,
for 30 seconds. I gotta go pee.
I think you need to keep sending me links to get it working that way.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go pee. Be right back.
All right, you gotta be right back. I'll just read the chat then. Whenever I see console fanboys, I can't help think of the kids arguing at the playgrounds that the toy that they have is better because someone else doesn't have it. Yeah, true. That's basically what it is, man. Imagine a reaction when Spider-Man goes to PC. Dude, there will be a kick-up on Twitter, man. People wouldn't... Sony fanboys will not like that shit. My friends and I are developing our own games for PC and Xbox consoles. Piss on Sony. Adlock for the win, or Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima. Well, there are games like Breath of the Wild that stays on 30 frames per second. If you emulate that game on PC, you can play it 60 frames per second, I believe. I'm still going to get a PlayStation 5 simply because I want one. I'm happy to wait for it to be available. I'm actually have the games that make me want it. All right, nice. The games that should come to PC are almost all of the Sony exclusives. At least keep them. Yeah. Of course, man. Console fanboys are the biggest children in the world when it comes to the whole console and PC mess. Dude, I think it's just people these days that can't hack facts. Like when you prove to them that they're wrong, there's so many people out there that can't accept the fact that they're wrong on certain things, and most of them are console fanboys. Funny how the ponies don't mention the Chemo's battery issue. PS4 5s will be bricks in like 8 years. I still have $50 from Christmas in my Steam wallet because they aren't any games to buy. What are the games to buy on Steam? I've bought quite a few games on Steam.
Okay, I'm back.
Right now, there's Zombie Army Dead War 4. So if you like Zombie Army 4, that's on Steam for sale.
Is Zombie Army fun?
Sorry, what you saying?
Is Zombie Army fun? I've never played any of the Zombie Army game.
I played the first one, the second one, and the third one. I haven't played the fourth one. They're good games. They're good games. You get to kill Hitler at the end.
Oh yeah? Shit, I gotta play it then.
Yeah, he's controlling the undead Nazis, and you just kill them at the end. You know, a boss fight and shit like that.
Bro, most disappointing part.
I haven't played Zombie Army 4. It's a pretty decent game.
Most disappointing part of the new Wolfenstein games is you can't kill Hitler.
Is Hitler even in there?
He's in Wolfenstein. He's in 2. He's not in
2.
He's not in New Order or Old Blood, but he's in New Colossus. But you can't kill him.
I'm glad I made the switch back to PC 3 years ago, dude. I made the switch 5 years ago. I had an Xbox One, and I went to PC because I had enough of Xbox One.
I still have my Xbox One. I just use it to stream stuff.
The reason why I went to PC again is because half the features were missing on Xbox One.
That's not true. I've actually been going through Kingdom Hearts again. Now that I think about it, I've been doing that through Game Pass. So I wasn't about to buy that shit on PC.
Vita and other stores. Steam would never do that. Dude, that's a Sony game on Steam that allows you to actually.
Bro, how fucked is it that Sony is closing the digital stores? Except for the 4 and 5. Like the Vita and the PS3 stores are gone. That's fucked.
Would you care?
I would absolutely. I would care.
Since you can emulate it.
I mean, no. Like I personally, it doesn't affect me because I emulate it. But I also know there's a lot of people who would still want to play those games. And if you're not selling the games physically or digitally anymore, what happens to all those games? You know what I mean? Like, what happens to all those PS2 exclusives that were on the PS3 marketplace? What happens to all those PS3 games that were on the digital store? They're just fucking gone. Like, if you, unless you want to emulate on PC or you want to track down a physical copy, which there's a finite amount of. For some of these games, there's none of. You just can't do that anymore. Like, that's fucked. So, it doesn't affect me personally, but it still bugs me for the people that it would affect.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for True to buy his new PC. Dude, I will get that eventually. Not right now. There's plenty of time. There's the 30s, 60s, and 70s, and 80s, and 90s and still in stock where I live.
Bro,
I have time.
Who said that? Pulsar 94? Bro, I played the shit out of MechWarrior 4. MechWarrior 4 was my
Xbox,
shit. I literally have a bookmark on Chrome of videos of MechWarrior 4, so I never forget about it. I loved that game. There was a Chuck E. Cheese. No, I used to play the arcade. There was an arcade cabinet of MechWarrior 4, and there was a Chuck E. Cheese in Tacoma, Washington. There was a Chuck E. Cheese that had the MechWarrior 4 arcade machine, and it had the Arctic Thunder arcade machine. Me and my cousins would go, and those are the only two games we would play. We would play MechWarrior 4, and we would play Arctic Thunder.
Wow.
And dude, hang on, I gotta pull up. Before we start this next video, I gotta pull up a picture of what this arcade machine looked like. Dude, the MechWarrior arcade machine was fucking insane.
Dude, I bet it was. Did it resemble like a MechWarrior cockpit or something like that?
It looked like this. It was so sick. Like, you had this cockpit, you had all the sticks and everything, and like it would rotate with you and move around. Like, when I was a kid, I would have nightmares about this thing, like, falling over or breaking. Like, that's how much I played MechWarrior 4. I had nightmares about the machine.
Dude, that's something you would see out of a freaking game show. Look at that.
I'm so fucking happy someone brought that up, bro. I loved this game. And every few months, I remember that it exists. If I ever get super rich, I'm tracking down one of these machines and buying it.
How much are those things, anyway?
Well, let's find out.
Because I'm guessing they're not cheap anyway. The last time I played MechWarrior was on the original Xbox.
Where do people go to buy arcade cabinets?
eBay.
Arcade cabinet.
I'm guessing it's eBay
for sale, I guess. Best arcade game? Dude, Time Crisis 2. One of my greatest achievements in video games is I beat Time Crisis 2 with 1/4. I've beaten Time Crisis 2 with 1/4, and I've beaten the original Ninja Turtles arcade game with 1/4. Those are two of my proudest achievements. I even have a witness for both. I have a witness for both of those.
The other times I ever played Time Crisis was at the airport if I was going on vacation or something like that.
Collectible arcade cabinets for sale, eBay. Let's see. MechWarrior. Dude, this anybody played this?
What, MechWarrior?
Not MechWarrior 4.
Oh,
Were there two Were there two versions of MechWarrior 4?
I think there was numerous versions.
Oh yeah, MechWarrior 4 Mercenaries and MechWarrior 4 Vengeance. Vengeance is the one that I played.
Mm-hmm.
I can't find a machine for sale anywhere. I can't find a machine for this.
Maybe it's a rare thing.
It has to be. It's got to be pretty rare.
Yeah. It's got to be pretty rare. And if it is pretty rare, then it's going to cost a bit.
Home Arcade Games. Look up that website. Hang on.
Operation Bull, Super Hang On, Outrun were the games I remember playing in the arcades in the late 1980s and 1990s. Had vibration feedback. Oh, Outrun! I haven't played Outrun in a long time.
Is it just homearcadegames.com? It is.
I think so.
So you search Home Arcade Games, it doesn't give it to you.
No?
Dude, this is... Hang on, I'm putting this on screen. This is sick. Look at all these.
He's getting a little bit of nostalgia here, lads.
Bro, I'm about to sell all my Dogecoin to buy a cabinet. Is this the one that I played? There was a Jurassic Park game that I played that was a rail... I don't think it was this one. I don't think it was that one.
I think
no, it wasn't this one. It wasn't this one. There's a different Jurassic Park.
Does that website sell secondhand or is it brand new arcade machines?
I think it's just arcade. I think it's got to be brand new. Yeah, it's got to be brand new.
Yeah, it's brand new. They look brand new, man. $4,000? Jesus fucking Christ!
It's fucking $8,000 for the Jurassic Park one.
Jesus Christ. See if you bought one of them for your business or something like that. How the hell would you make money back on $8,000
Dude, you saying,
machine?
what's up, bro? These things, yeah, no, they should be preserved. They should be preserved.
Yeah.
There was an arcade game that had 2 guns. They looked like light machine guns.
I love the Teenage
See,
Mutant
here's the
Ninja Turtles in
thing.
Manhattan. It was so underrated.
I played the Jurassic Park. There was a Jurassic Park 3 rail shooter that I played. That was they had that at a bowling alley that I used to go to.
I used to play.
But then there was also like a Jeep rail shooter based on Jurassic Park 1. I need to find that.
Do you remember that rail shooter called House of the Dead?
Oh, absolutely, bro. I love House of the Dead. It was this one. It was this one. I found it. The 1994 Jurassic Park arcade game.
So you can get Metal Slug on Steam. Yeah, you can get Metal Slug on Steam. You can get all the Metal Slug.
This is one of the little history lesson. This is one of the first video games I ever played. I was like 3 years old at a Chuck E. Cheese. This is the second game I ever played. The first one was Ninja Turtles. They were right next to each other. Those are the first video games I ever played. Dude, this is a trip seeing this.
Yeah, the old rail games were pretty good. The old rail shooters were pretty good. Like I played SWAT. SWAT was a rail game.
SWAT
shooter.
was fun.
Yeah, Rambo, Terminator, House of the Dead. I can't remember other ones.
You can get Metal Slug on Steam. Dude, Metal Slug is fun.
Metal Slug. I've got Metal Slug. I've got all the Metal Slugs on my Steam account. I've got an arcade stick in the house somewhere, so I plug that in sometimes. Play Metal Slug.
All right, let's do this. Have you responded to this or no?
No, I haven't done a video on that.
It's just been sent to you?
Huh?
Like, it's just been sent to you, you haven't seen it? Or you haven't responded to it?
Oh, well, I have seen it, but I haven't responded to it. Like, I have seen bits of it.
This video is called Please Don't Buy Pre-Built PC Gaming Rigs. Which to be fair, I agree with. Don't buy pre-built PC gaming rig.
And play.
You played it? Yeah, no, it's just it's so good.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Labor October for another video.
All right, whoever is selling this needs to be arrested. An i5, 12 gigs of RAM, and a 1650 for $1,300, and it's only a 500 gig SSD for $1,300. Whoever, bro, put my entire asshole in your mouth. No, this is terrible.
Well, True has a pre-built. Not quite. I choose the parts from one in my PC.
Yeah, and like to be fair, my first PC was a pre-built too.
Yeah.
Like but like I also didn't know any better. That's the thing.
Pre-builts are alright. Depends where you get them from, if it's a good company or not. But
that's that's the thing. Pre-builts are there to take advantage of the people who don't know any better. So then when you don't know any better and you buy it, and then later you do know better, yeah, you tell people not to do it. Like that's the situation I'm in. That's the situation a lot of PC gamers are in. A lot of PC gamers bought pre-built first because they didn't know any better. And now they're like, oh shit, I could have done this myself for a lot cheaper. You know?
I just don't have time to build one, so that's why. Like I went to one of those PC building sites where you pick what components you want in the rig.
Mm-hmm.
You just hit buy and it gets delivered to your house.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I got my PC from. But I think it's like the vast majority of like pre-built companies are charging an absolute fucking fortune for PCs where the parts are just shit.
I think I got my first PC from Ironside. I think I got it from Ironside because I know I was working with someone who had a sponsorship. Ironside. Like I'm not complaining. My first PC was great. It lasted me a long time and it wasn't that expensive.
I thought it
but yeah, no. If you have the option, don't buy pre-built.
Just keep in mind. And plus, I was out today. So I just want to make a video today, just warning you guys. If you ever get into PC gaming, please, for the love of it, do not buy a pre-built PC. Okay? Pre-built PCs, you can't take out the parts and
you can
replace it with a new graphics card, you know, a new GPU and CPU, you're basically stuck.
Wait. Hang on. I was checking my phone.
He's describing.
Did I hear that right?
Yeah, he's describing that like as a console, bro.
You know, a new GPU and CPU. You can't take out the parts and.
He's not saying that.
Please, for the love of it, do not buy a PC. Okay. Pre-built PCs, you can't take out the parts and replace it with a new graphics card, you know, a new.
No.
Let me tell you this, right? When I got my PC, it came with a 970 and upgraded it to a 1060. So I don't know what he's on about. he's just talking nonsense, bro.
Bro.
You getting a migraine?
Oh boy.
You getting a migraine?
Bro, I'm about to fucking light up. Like, this is not. I need help.
I told you.
You're basically stuck with what's in the.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. This guy. Oh my. Let me guess. You're gonna get mad at us for responding to this now because it wasn't directed at us, right?
But
you didn't make this video for Joe and Scottish, so that means we can't criticize the fact that you said something literally wrong.
Oh, it's painfully wrong.
Yeah, no, mine came with Yeah, no, my first PC, it was a pre-built, had a 1050, and I swapped it out a little later. It had a 1050, and it had the first PC part change I ever made, I think, was my CPU. Yeah, it was my CPU because it was I forget what my first CPU was, but it was an AMD. It was an AMD, but it was before Ryzen started. Like now they have like Ryzen 3, Ryzen 5, Ryzen 7. But it was the last generation before they started using those labels. So it was like a Ryzen like 16507 or something. I forget. But yeah, the first upgrade I ever made was taking that out and swapping it with an R5.
How long ago was that?
Oh, that was years ago. That was like 2017.
Well, as I said, mine came with a 970 and I swapped out for a 1060. About a year or two down the line.
Yeah, no, and then eventually I swapped my 1050 for a 1060. 1060 is a good ass card.
1060 is a fantastic good card.
That was it. FX 300. That's what I had. That's exactly what I had. Thank you. Yeah, that's the first CPU I ever had.
Wow.
I also had DDR3. Dude, my first computer, I had DDR3 in 2017. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
You were just exploring.
Unless you heavily know about how to carefully manage to take out the parts to put a new graphics card in there, I'd say, okay, go for it. But other than that, I just...
Wait, but you just said it can't be done. You just said it can't be done, and now you're like, oh, it can. Which one is it?
There's a couple places. I bet you there's places in your local area that could just build you the PC, or
you build the PC, or you do it. It's not hard.
Parts online and just do it from there. Just take my advice, okay? Do not get pre-built computers.
Do you ever? Okay, you know what I feel like right now? I feel like a teacher. Like, I feel like an algebra teacher who's reading over someone's test and they got the right answer, but then you look at their work and you're like, what the fuck? How did you get this? How did you get the right answer out of this? Because it's like, you're right. Don't buy pre-built PC gaming rigs, but everything that led you to there is wrong.
Oh my god.
I've had somebody had a bad experience with their pre-built PC. And they couldn't do the things they wanted to because it was a pre-built PC.
Yeah, you probably bought an Alienware.
Yikes!
You probably bought an Alienware, man.
Bro, I've never met anyone who uses Alienware. I've never met someone who uses Alienware.
You never?
Never. Like, who the fuck is buying that?
Stupid people, that's who's buying it, man. Never
like
buy
how-
Alienware.
It's like how I feel about.
You're paying for is the freaking badge. That is it.
It's the
It's
same as
important
like
to
it's the
private
same
is
as like
fucking
Madden
weak.
or FIFA. It's like they sell so many copies every year. I've never met a single person who buys a new Madden or FIFA game. Not one. Who's buying these?
If you came across anybody who buys Cyberpower?
No.
Good, because they're shit. Oh,
No.
Alienware and
Don't get me
Cyberpower,
wrong,
you're
the
avoiding like
pre-built
plague, bro.
PCs. They're powerful. I mean, they can.
No, they're usually not. Pre-built PCs are usually not very powerful. Like this is a decent build, not $1,300 worth of power.
Did he
They
get
run
that on
the games
Facebook
good,
Marketplace?
Or really good, but
It looks like
I
it
said,
looks like
we're
a
stuck
Google
with what
Shopping.
is in the parts. You know what I mean? And look at this price.
No, but you're not stuck using parts. This is this stings.
You're having fun with this stream, bro, aren't you?
This is the guy that got all pissy because I called him a console fanboy. Just so we're clear.
Yeah, and he
Just
said
so
it's
we're clear,
$74
this is the
in
guy that got pissy with me for saying he was a console fanboy. Why? Gee, why? I wonder why I said that. Gee, golly willikers, why would I say such a thing?
I don't know, Velma, you tell me.
$1,300. $1,300, and that's just one PC on this Best Buy. It's Best Buy Canada, by the way. There's an Aces down there for like $1,400.
I mean, it'd be awesome if you showed it.
But it
What are
has
the
an
specs on that
RTX
thing, anyway?
2060 Super in there. Yeah, just trust me, guys. Just either go to PCPicker.com or go to your local area that'll actually order the parts and build it for you. Don't get a pre-built PC. It's just...
It's like, again, like, this is correct. Everything you just said is correct. But everything you said to get here is so wrong. And I'm just like, I'm scratching my head at how you did that. Who in their right mind buys a PC setup from fucking Best Buy? Is Best Buy bad for PCs?
I don't know. Never.
Like,
Never
I don't advocate for pre-built, period. So I don't know who has, like, I don't even know what a good or bad pre-built seller is.
Pre-built can be fine. It's depending who you get them from.
Right. That's what I mean. It's like I don't give a shit about pre-built, so I don't know if like Best Buy is particularly good or bad.
Yeah, the company I got mine from is pretty good. It's lasted me for 4-6 years.
Yeah, it's like we're not saying if you buy pre-built you're a bad person. It's like,
yeah, of course.
If you buy, but it's just like if you have the option, don't do it. That's all we're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of us had pre-builts for our first PCs. A lot of people have pre-builts for their first PCs.
Mm-hmm.
But our whole point is if you don't buy pre-built for your first PC, and instead you just buy the parts and learn how to do it, you're not only going to save a whole lot of money and possibly get a combination of parts that you wouldn't have been able to otherwise have, but also you have that knowledge of like building and swapping parts out. You have that knowledge
It's easy
for the
to
future.
build a PC. It's just the thing is,
It's easy.
cannot bring myself to do it. There is that as well. Right.
I just realized
Should we all tell them that all consoles are pre-built?
It's a...
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, all right. Just take my word for it, all right?
All right. Why?
What happened? I was wondering why it went silent there. I'm like,
why? Why? Like, why? Like, I'm not about to like fetish shame. But also, just like what purpose does this image serve? And what purpose do these images serve in every video?
Before I close off this video, does anybody know what's going on with the Sega World Order? I know...
The what?
The Sega World Order. I have no clue what he's talking about.
By the way, before I close off this video, does anybody know what's going on with the Sega World Order? I noticed like some members of the Sega group are actually getting threats against them, and even
Sega World Order, the top. God, I hate this. The top result when you search Sega World Order is from John Kill 3D Gaming.
Huh?
Oh, it all comes full circle. Hang on, I want to see. Why do you have this? Why do you have this too? What the fuck is the Sega World Order? Hang on, we're gonna watch that. We're gonna watch that after this.
Oh, are we?
We're gonna watch that after this.
oh
my God! Here we go.
I heard somebody on YouTube took him down. So I just want to know what's going on. If anybody from the Sega group can chime me in what's going on in the comments section, feel free to update on what's going on, because it just feels like ever since Mr. Sega got deleted, it seems like the Sega group is falling apart, which, you know, I never had a problem with them. You know what I'm saying? After the misunderstanding got cleared up, you know, we're cool. And
hang on.
Oh, Sega World Order was a person.
Sega World Order Cult Smackdown from Emperor John Kill 3D.
I'm getting completely different fucking search results here.
Sega, what is this?
Yeah, you don't want to watch that. That's just crap.
That's it?
Yeah, it's just absolute crap. You don't want to watch it. it's just a mashup of clips from different games that makes no sense whatsoever. Yeah, don't bother.
My brain is not. It's firing on like 40% cylinders right now.
Why, are you getting a migraine for all this?
No, I'm not getting a migraine. I'm just like, fucking Christ.
Is that a Discord group? No, we're not in a Discord group. We're in a Discord call.
Can you please stream more often? I think I might stream more often.
What, doing this?
Yeah, I might do live responses more often. This is fun. If people like it, yeah, fuck it, I'll do more.
Yeah, this is quite fucking fun, dude.
Why not? I'd never done it before, so it's like, might as well do it more.
Yeah, other people do it as well.
I feel like I had another video in my watch later that I want to see.
I mean, how many response videos have you done?
Oh God.
You've done quite a few, so
let me see. 117.
What?
I've done 117 response videos.
What, on your channel, or you've got them?
Well, according to my playlist, that's how many I've done.
Dude, you've done more than me, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to watch this. I have a video. I usually, like, whenever I find videos I want to respond to, or like might want to respond to, I throw them in my watch later. I kind of want to take a look at this one if we want to keep playing. This one I already recorded. I have another video that's already done. I'm just waiting on a good time to upload. I have a video completely done. It's just sitting on my computer. I try to space out my uploads.
Yeah, which is pretty much the best thing to do anyway.
Is this the one that I'm thinking about?
This month we have fault or merit. Today we'll be taking a look at what exactly sets them apart.
Oh God, likes and
Only
dislikes are
then
disabled.
can you decide which one is better suited for your gaming needs.
Who's got likes and likes disabled?
Hang on, I'm gonna make a watch it again. You guys want to see another response video? Or you guys want us to respond to something else? Oh, what's your schedule like? Are you gonna stick around for a little more?
Yeah, sure. I've got time.
No, you're pretty far ahead of me.
I mean, how long have we streamed for?
We are about to hit 2 hours.
Hey, Colorado State! The end of last school year was unforgettable.
We'll do this. We'll do this one last one. Then
okay, yeah, we'll do one more, and then we'll call it.
Yeah.
Because I want to go make some dinner because it's 6 o'clock. I can recommend a forum. Want good material, Joe? Yeah, DM it to me. If you guys have stuff you want me to, that's the other thing. If you guys have stuff that you want me to respond to, like, feel free to DM it to me on Twitter.
Can I tell you something, right? Have you ever responded to a guy called Next Gen 720?
No, I know who he is. I haven't responded to him though.
You know who he is? Have you ever watched one of his streams, bro?
No, because he's another guy that I was thinking of. He's another guy that's like, he only does podcasts now. So it's like I'm not gonna listen to a whole ass podcast to see if he said something stupid.
Until I'm gonna send you this. I'm gonna send you this image through Discord, right?
Okay.
And
I
you're
sent you the
gonna
new watch
laugh your absolute tits off. I'm telling you right now.
God, okay. I sent you the new watch together, but
hold on 2 seconds.
I have a group chat for one of my classes,
right?
But we're on spring break, so
look
why
at
the
this.
fuck is it blowing up?
Look at this. Look at the image. You seen it?
What am I looking at?
Go on Discord.
No, I know. I'm looking at. Well, what is this?
It's Next Gen 720, bro.
What's the context?
He's got a balaclava over his head.
I know, but why?
That is the type of people that we have in this industry, bro. I'm telling you right now.
Maybe it's comfortable.
He isn't comfortable.
Maybe it's comfortable.
Don't give me that. He's either freezing or he's weird, bro. Jesus.
Don't fucking give me that fence sitting shit.
Oh my god.
You found it? Oh god. Yeah, just DM it to me on Twitter.
What are you looking for?
Someone has a forum they want me to look at.
A forum. Ooh. A forum.
A forum.
A forum.
A forum. And right above that picture is the new link. I don't have Twitter.
What?
Oh fuck.
What is the worst thing that a peasant has said in a video? Give it to me.
Wait, what?
What is the worst thing that a peasant has said in a video that you've done a response to?
Well, there was the guy who said the Xbox Series X has like 32 gigs of RAM, something, or like 40 gigs of RAM. That's the first one that comes to mind. Yeah, Pulsar, try to post it in chat. I don't actually know if I have links disabled on chat. I haven't changed any of the default settings in YouTube streams, and I don't know if they block links by default.
I think the most worst thing that a console peasant said to me that an Xbox One X can do 4K.
The Last of Us is better than Doom. Oh, search that.
Is that a video?
Oh god, is it this? Is it from GameFAQs? If it's from GameFAQs, I found it. I'll look at this regardless now. Bro.
What was you found?
Are you fucking kidding me? There was a poll. 54% for The Last of Us 2. 45% for Doom Eternal.
How can you compare those two games? Or two?
Yeah, how the like that? What is that comparison?
I don't know.
Witcher 3 on Switch is the same as Witcher 3 on PC with max settings. That's right. Someone did say that. Someone did say that. I remember that. That guy has said a lot of things. I go out of my way not to respond to him anymore, honestly.
Who's that? Who's
Fucking
that?
Harmon Smith, I think is his name.
I think I've heard of him. I'm not too sure.
I actually made it a joke, but it turns out it gave Joe content. Yeah, no. Good one. Because it's unfortunately this is real. If you thought Last of Us was a masterpiece, you'd be better off getting Last of Us 2. Wasn't the whole thing about Last of Us 2 that it shat on the fans? Like, is this even right?
Yeah, it did. Yeah. I don't know what and how it happened, but yeah, the fans weren't happy because of particular things that happened in the game.
This guy really just called Last of Us 2 a survival horror game.
I wouldn't say it's a survival horror game, man.
It's not. It's not.
I haven't played it, and just by looking at the gameplay and all that stuff, it isn't.
It's not survival horror. I fucking love horror, and it bugs me whenever people say Last of Us is a horror game. If I had to make a choice, I would pick Last of Us 2 because I can forcibly make it last longer. That's not a good thing. Also, I disagree because Doom meant to be replayed. Doom won't challenge your Oh god, this thread is rich. There's 4 pages of this? These guys are writing fucking essays to each other.
I haven't got time for all that, man. I'll be there until morning. Do.
Wait, are you I can't tell if this comment was a joke or not.
What comment?
Last of Us is losing on its own. Wait, is this a Last of Us board? I'm confused. Boards, Last of Us. Oh, that's why. This is a Last of Us 2 board. That makes more sense. Gotcha.
Honest
okay.
opinion, Last of Us Part 2 or Doom Eternal. Why are you comparing these two games,
That's
man?
just such a bizarre... Dude, that's such a... God, that's such a bizarre comparison. Please fix the background noise in the gesture. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. This was kind of a spur of the moment thing, so I'm not using the mic I usually use. I'm just using a headset mic. If I do stream more, I'm going to fix those things, absolutely.
I'll tell you one thing, it's good fucking mic quality, man, from a headset.
Yeah, this is just my headset mic. It's not the mic I record videos on. If I do more streams, I'm going to, it's like I said, we kind of just, slap this together as, just a random idea. But yeah, no, if I keep streaming, I'll absolutely, fix things up a little more.
If you were going to stream again, when would you do it again?
I don't know. It would have to be something. It would have to be something that I would want to collaborate on.
Yeah.
You know, and it also wouldn't. I also wouldn't want it to be something so regular that it fucks my channel algorithm. Because that's the other thing. If you stream a lot, then you just get destroyed by the YouTube algorithm.
So it'll probably be a monthly thing.
Yeah, a few times a month, probably.
Yeah, because I do my podcast monthly. So it doesn't.
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll probably do a stream every few weeks.
Yeah.
Unless there's something really egregious I want to respond to right away.
Yeah.
Bro, if Silent Hill 2 got an Unreal Engine,
it's coming on my podcast, aren't you, Joey Boy?
I'll happily come on the podcast. I'd love that.
Yeah.
Bro, if Silent Hill 2 gets an Unreal Engine,
I'll fucking cry. To talk about. I have to pick 2 or 3 because if I pick more than 3, the podcast will last more than 2 hours. Then we'll be there all.
I mean, I'm not good at thinking of topics, but I can talk about anything for fucking ever.
Yeah.
If I have a topic, I can just go. All right, you want to watch this? This has been sitting in my watch later for 2 months, and I've never gotten around to
What,
it.
you gonna do a response to that?
I was gonna. I had it in my watch later because I don't remember anything about it though.
Hold on, I remember that video. I don't know where.
I never responded
Play
to
it-
this one.
Play it and let's find out. Let's see what it's all about.
I mean, likes and dislikes are disabled, and the comments are destroying them. So.
Yeah, I would have guessed anyway with a PC versus console gaming video.
The age-old question.
Oh my
PC
God, that
gaming
voice!
or console gaming?
You can see the edges of the picture that they cut out. They didn't crop it properly. Oh, bro, you know the best part? This video has almost 50,000 views from a channel with 114,000 subs. They didn't even crop this properly.
10 seconds in and already, man. Jesus.
Not heard of this debate. Usually, it has to do with which one is better. But for all the arguments vehement fans have made over the years...
Same, this one's not cropped out properly either. Did you guys make this, or are you just pulling other people's thumbnails? Because if you guys made this, holy shit, that's 2 in a row. You can't use Photoshop.
...years to arrive at a conclusive and definitive answer, there simply isn't one. Yes, they're both used for gaming, but their approach is very different. And since neither is without fault or merit, today we'll be taking a look at what exactly sets them.
What card is that?
That's not a card.
It's a
Where?
10... Looks like, I think it says a 1070.
Yeah, it's a 1070. Looks like a 1070.
To be fair, this video is from 2018. I think that's why I never responded to it. I usually don't respond to stuff
Only
that old.
then can you decide which one is better suited for your gaming needs.
Whoa! One has mods, the other one doesn't.
But before we do any of that, we need to establish what exactly we mean when we say PCs and consoles.
What the fuck else would you mean? We need to establish what we mean by PC and console. Is that not self-explanatory? How is that not self-explanatory?
I need a drink, bro.
We'll start with the PCs. Technically, there are 3 operating systems that a desktop computer can run on: Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. But
bro, that is such an old Mac icon.
Would you even count those last 2?
I remember my dad had one of the big, like I was like 4 years old.
Yeah.
We had one of the Mac computers. I forget if it was an iMac or an eMac. I think it was an eMac, but the ones that are like a full ass semicircle.
Yeah.
That's the logo that was on it, bro. That is the oldest Mac logo you could have possibly picked.
for the purposes of this discussion, we'll be referring to the Windows whenever we say PC. It's by far the most popular of the 3.
What's that? Mouse space?
Huh?
Bro, what? Like...
What is it?
Give yourself more mouse space, Jesus. Look at his mouse.
Oh, yeah.
How the fuck are you playing a shooter on that?
Size of the mouse, man.
And while plenty of games do get Linux and Mac OS releases nowadays, this selection of games is still much too limited for us to include.
Didn't she just say they were only talking about PC? This is a Mac.
Yeah.
This is also a really old OS. This video is from 2018. This is a really old OS, whatever the screenshot is from.
Include them in this debate. Another distinction within this category can be made between desktop and laptop computers. We won't be taking laptops into account here. They are by default not only more expensive than desktop computers, but they also lag behind it performance-wise. Which isn't to say that there's anything wrong with gaming on a laptop.
That's the point.
It's just that gaming wasn't a primary concern in the development, and it shows.
But that's not the... Okay, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. She's dismissing laptops here. Keep that in mind if she brings up handheld consoles.
I'll keep that in mind.
Just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to consoles, we have a much greater variety to choose from.
No, you don't! What? A greater variety? No, you don't! There's 3! And then the generation changes, and then there's a new 3. That's not variety.
Unless you have
That's just generation. If that's the logic you're using for air quote variety, that means PC has it too, because we have hardware generations too. What the fuck is this? Also, I'm gonna change the. I'm gonna slightly adjust this overlay. So that way, because we're not talking about that guy anymore. Let's change that.
We're not talking about that guy anymore.
We're not talking about that guy anymore. Let's get his name off the screen. Okay.
Let's get his name off.
We've moved on.
We're not talking about you anymore. Kick out the door.
Consoles. These are your PlayStations and your Xboxes, and they're the most popular, and they offer a vast library of games to choose.
No, but you're proving yourself wrong. You said you have variety, like PlayStation and Xbox. Yeah, there it is too. And then when the new Xbox or the new PlayStation comes out, you get like the clock's ticking on when the current one becomes irrelevant.
From includes the PlayStation Vita, which was released as a standalone handheld.
What? Laptops, they don't count. Handhelds, they count. I knew it. I fucking knew they were going to do that. I fucking called it. I knew they were going to do that.
But turned into somewhat of a companion to the PS4. But then there are what some might call casual consoles. These aim to offer more family-friendly entertainment and rely on creativity and controls rather than the sheer power of their hardware. In case you didn't know, Nintendo is the king of casual consoles. Their Wii and DS have both sold over 100 million units, and it looks like they're aiming to topple these figures with the Switch and the 3DS. For the purposes of...
You just skipped over the Wii. You just skipped over the Wii U.
Didn't the Switch not? No, I was going to say. I was referring to the defend.
Switch is selling tremendously.
When I said the Switch, I was like, no, that's not called the Switch. And then it came to me that it's called the Wii U. So I was thinking about the Switch, but I was thinking about the Wii U.
She skipped over the Wii U.
She
said the DS, the Wii, and then she jumped to the Switch. After saying Nintendo was the king of casual gaming. Obviously not if you had to skip over a whole 5 years.
Of this video, won't be referring to the...
Like, yes, Nintendo is the king of casual gaming. I'm not denying that. But also, like, just the fucking irony of you prefacing it that way and then skipping over an entire generation.
Casual consoles when we talk about consoles. Game-wise, there's nothing quite like what they offer on the PC.
Emulation, hello?
Oh my god.
Hello?
Wait, hang on.
Are you there?
I need to make sure I heard that right. Fuck, no. Put it back.
Game-wise, there's nothing quite like what they offer on the PC. So if that's your cup of tea, then look no further. Mainstream consoles...
Wait, what does she mean by that, though?
Consoles. These aim to offer more family-friendly entertainment and rely and controls rather than the sheer power of their hardware. In case you didn't know, Nintendo is the king of casual consoles. Their Wii and DS have both sold over 100 million units. And it looks like they're aiming to topple these figures with the Switch and the 3DS. For the purposes of this video, we won't be referring to the casual consoles when we talk about consoles. Game-wise, there's nothing quite like what they offer on the PC. So if that's your cup of tea, then look no further. Mainstream...
What does that mean? Game-wise, there's nothing quite like what they offer on PC. So what are you talking about? Are you talking about the games on the PC, or are you saying the games on console aren't like you can't get those on PC?
I think that's what she's talking about.
That's the most. Why is that sentence so vague? Yeah, and regardless, it's wrong. Regardless of which of those two things you meant, they're both wrong. I just wish you more clear. I want to make fun of you, but I want to make sure I'm making fun of you properly.
Consoles, on the other hand, share most of their games with the PC, so we'll be referring to them when we say consoles. This may have been a lengthy introduction, but we needed to make sure we're all on the same page.
You just used a Boss Baby clip. You just used a Boss Baby clip. Every time I'm reminded this movie exists, I just have a bad day.
Now with that out of the way, we can finally get down to business.
Ooh, business.
Consoles have the PC beat in the price department hands down.
No, they fucking don't. No, they don't. And even in 2018, they didn't. Also, hang on, let me see this.
Wait, hold on a second. Let me get a piece of that.
Wait a minute. She just said she just said wait. She just said the consoles have the PC beat in launch price hands down. What the fuck is this then? What are these? You're just gonna gloss over those? $1,100? Why would you show this graphic and then say what you just said? What you just said is proved wrong by the graphic. Why would you put this on screen? Holy shit.
You sound stunned. You sound speechless.
No, it's just like because this happens all the time in videos that I respond to. People will say something and they'll show a graphic that they think proves their point. But if you take 5 seconds to look at the fucking graphic, it proves you wrong. And it blows my mind whenever people do this because it's so common. Also, what the fuck is this? Xbox One, $499. That's literally how much my first PC was.
Have the PC beat price department hands down.
Console has the PC beat in price department. No. Because we have cheaper games. Because we have no subscription services. Because we have more future-proof hardware. I say this every fucking time, and nobody wants to think critically about this, so I have to keep repeating it. The hardware of a PC is usually going to be more than a console. Usually. Doesn't have to be. But usually it will be more than a console. But you will be spending less on gaming. You will make that money back in like less than a year. You'll make that price difference back in less than a year. So yes, you're usually spending more upfront on a PC. But in the long run, you're saving so much money. I hardly spend any money on gaming anymore. Because I don't have to. Because I'm on PC.
Currently stands at a
it's like the
measly
most basic
$200.
thing. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. What the fuck is $200?
Consoles have the PC beat in the price department hands down. The Xbox currently stands at a measly $200. No.
That's what I see on the graph.
Yeah, why wasn't that on the graph?
Go back to the graph. Go back to the graph.
Hang on. She just said the Xbox is sitting at a measly $200. Yeah, it's also a piece of shit console.
Consoles have.
Pause. Look up here. 1977 Atari 2600. 200.
Yeah. Yeah, like this is adjusted for inflation.
Yeah.
Adjusted for inflation, these are absurd prices. And as recently as 2006, Sony was trying to fuck your mouth with their prices.
Holy shit, 600? I forgot about that.
People forget about that. The PS3 launched for $600.
Yeah. How much was the 360 back then? What was it?
400? No, wait.
No, 3?
Yeah, 400.
3?
400. Is it 3?
Yeah.
No, it's 4. It's 4. Original Xbox was 3. 360 was 4. PlayStation 3 was 600.
It's just ridiculous, man. Then they forget that the PlayStation had free online, didn't they? Didn't have to pay for a subscription. Then when they made it, when you had to pay for a subscription, none of these people, never complained. Complained about it.
There was no PC when the 2600 came out. No, I know, but that's not the argument they're making. The argument they're making is with pricing. The year is irrelevant here because they adjusted it for inflation, which is the mistake that they made. Like, that's the big mistake they made here. Adjusting for inflation, you can see that their argument is wrong. They shouldn't have adjusted for inflation.
Have the PC beat in the price department hands down. The Xbox currently stands at a measly $200. No more expensive than Sony's and Nintendo's handhelds.
Didn't you just say at the beginning of the video you weren't talking about the casual platforms? At the beginning, during that intro, you said you weren't talking about the casual platforms like Nintendo. And now here's Nintendo. And also you dismissed laptops. Laptops are no good, but handhelds, that's fine. It's like every console versus PC video is exactly the same. They have to twist the argument. They have to reframe the argument. They have to do all these things to make it work.
PlayStation.
Well, yeah, no, obviously there were PCs when the 2600 came out. I think I'm assuming what he meant was like PC gaming wasn't what it was when it came out.
They twisted the argument to try and fit their agenda to make the the comparison seem fair.
Yeah, exactly.
which in reality isn't. So stupid, man. It's the same with every other 5 reasons why consoles are better than PC and all that rubbish.
The first SSD ever released was way back in the early 1990s.
Yeah, it's true.
Dude. Thank you, Sony, for inventing SSDs.
Vita, and the Nintendo 3DS. The PlayStation 4 costs $300, just like the Nintendo Switch. The most
You brick, you... Oh my god. What is the point of saying you're not gonna bring up the casual platforms if you keep doing it?
She said $300. Is she meaning secondhand or brand new?
I don't know.
Because if she's saying $300, why is she showing a PlayStation 4 Pro? They ain't $300.
I can't get over the fact that she said 2 minutes ago that Nintendo is the casual platform and they're not going to make that comparison to PC because it's an unfair comparison. And then twice she's brought up Nintendo. So why did you say anything?
The PS4 Pro at $400 and the Xbox One X costs $500. And keep in mind, these last two are revisited versions of the existing consoles made specifically for 4K gaming. They
were not made for 4K gaming. They were made to manipulate 4K sales. The PS4 and the Xbox One X were not made for 4K gaming because they're dog shit at doing 4K gaming. And they rarely ever even got to true 4K. These are not 4K machines. These are 4K marketing gimmicks.
I seen it when I was watching E3 with Phil Spencer when he first announced the Xbox One X. I did a video on it on the day it came out saying it's not going to do 4K, and here we are. Days, years, months have went by. News have came out that it doesn't do 4K. Like, see, when Crackdown 3 came out.
Yeah.
The developers had an interview with, I think it was with Microsoft, or was it Xbox or whatever. Oh, will the game be coming out 4K, 60 frames a second? No, 1080p, 30. Oh, well, there you go. That's that squashed then. That is that squashed. Even Assassin's Creed Odyssey, people were thinking that was running on an Xbox One X. It wasn't. It was running on a PC at the event.
And the Halo Infinite demo was running on PC too.
Yeah, but that was just badly fucking made, dude.
That was also just a bad demo. I really want that game to be good, but dude, I don't think it will be.
See, did you watch the reveal of it? The gameplay?
Yeah.
See when Master Chief is going up the elevator and he's looking at the foreground, you see pop-ins.
Yeah, no, the pop-in was crazy on that trailer.
Oh, my
the pop-in
God,
on the Halo Infinite game, on that Halo Infinite demo was so bad.
So
like the
bad.
fact that they even showed that off was like, guys, you shouldn't have shown this. This looks awful.
The fact is that they got the green light to show it off.
Yeah, no, the fact that they got the green light to show it off, the fact that they saw nothing wrong with that, the fact that it was running on PC and not console, so we literally have never seen console gameplay of this game, despite it being the console seller. And also, keep in mind, this game was supposed to be out 5 months ago. Can you imagine?
Yeah. Can you imagine if it did come out and it was at that state?
And dude, it was delayed for a whole fucking year. Like, games do not go from we're set to launch in 3 months to we're delaying it a year. That doesn't happen unless something's really fucking wrong. I really want Halo Infinite to be good. I don't think it will be.
I mean, if you grasp on what, Cyberpunk was delayed 3 times.
Yeah, but Cyberpunk at least functions.
Yeah, that both.
And also Cyberpunk is a gigantic game. Halo Infinite is an FPS, is a small scale FPS, relatively small scale compared to Cyberpunk.
I heard that's going to be open world.
But even still, like compared to Cyberpunk, it's a much smaller game. And I'm not excusing Cyberpunk's state when it launched. Cyberpunk was a mess when it launched. Cyberpunk should not have come out the door. But also, it's just it's a tremendously bigger game than Halo Infinite.
If you watched E3 when the Xbox One X got revealed, and they were showing off the games that were supposedly running in 4K.
And
have you noticed that the games that they were showing off were platform games?
Mm-hmm.
Like Ori and the Blind Forest and shit like that. I'm like,
yeah,
I thought
the
this
games
was a
that are
4K
not
game
difficult
machine,
to get up
and
to
yet
4K.
you're showing off platform games.
Exactly.
Come on.
Exactly.
But as you said, it's a gimmick, man.
Yeah, no, like the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro were not 4K consoles. They were marketing schemes.
Yeah.
Consider gaming on 4K on the PC. And in addition to them being cheap, they're also very cost-effective.
Wait, what did she say?
It stands at a measly $200.
They're cost-effective.
No more expensive than Sony's and Nintendo's
She said something about
handhelds,
PC, what'd she say?
PlayStation Vita, and the Nintendo 3DS. The PlayStation
Pause the
4
video.
costs $300.
She said that the consoles are cost effective. I don't think she mentioned PC.
Oh no, she did.
Did she?
Right after this, here.
Just like the Nintendo Switch. The most expensive consoles are the PS4 Pro at $400 and the Xbox One X, which costs $500. And keep in mind, these last two are revisited versions of the existing consoles made specifically for 4K gaming. You'd need at least twice that much cash to consider gaming on 4K on the PC. And
what did she say? I didn't catch that.
She says you need at least twice that money to even consider playing at 4K on PC.
Well, 4K isn't cheap.
4K isn't cheap, you're right.
Yeah.
You can do it for less than $1,000. And also, again, these consoles didn't do 4K. They sometimes did dynamic 4K. These were not
Dynamic
4K
resolution.
machines. Using these as an example of 4K gaming is so dishonest.
And in addition to being cheap, they're also very cost effective in the long run. With proper
No.
care,
No, they're not. No, they're not. They're cost effective in the short run, in the short run only.
can last you over 5 years until the
What?
I
No,
wouldn't say
no,
5 years.
it
It's
can't. It doesn't. It
cost-effective,
doesn't
bro.
last you 5 years. It's just the next option comes out in 5 years. That's not a choice. It's like, oh, this console lasts 5 years. Like, no, you have one choice for 5 years. That's not the console lasting. That's the market dictating what you can and cannot have. Oh my god.
long. What's more, you won't ever have to worry about compatibility issues or your hardware getting outdated. And we
Really? You won't have to worry about hardware being outdated? You won't have to worry about compatibility issues? Really? Everything just runs so well on consoles. Sorry, I forgot. I just forgot that consoles have such amazing hardware that is not outdated, and it's just they run games so amazingly. My bad.
We mentioned these problems in particular.
Their hardware's so outdated that even the processor is an AMD processor. It was made in 2013.
Yeah. And I love that. Like, I love how the PS5 and the Xbox One X were outdated the day they came out, because the 30 series came out.
Yeah, when the Xbox One came out, right? And then
Yeah, no,
PlayStation,
the Xbox
we were
One
still
was
using the
not
previous
good hardware.
CPU that the 360 and the PlayStation 3 had.
Exactly.
Except
You're
it was
starting at
modified a bit,
like,
you know what I mean?
Like when these consoles come out, you're starting with outdated hardware.
Yeah.
It's not even that the hardware becomes outdated. You're starting with outdated hardware, and it just gets worse from there. Also, why does this guy have Slumdog Millionaire on his desk? Like, what is this desk?
Don't know, man.
It's a mouse and keyboard, Dunkin' Donuts, deodorant. I don't know what these are. The fan is facing the wrong way. Slumdog Millionaire is sitting right there. This headset looks really uncomfortable. There's a landline phone and a cell phone. Then there's a Yankee candle. The fuck does that smell like? Then you have a fucking plate and a spoon. Then you have a fucking camping flashlight. I don't know what this thing is. It looks like a fold-out table.
Oh,
What is this? What is this supposed to represent? Why are you showing this? Like, why are you showing us this?
The average PC gamer.
What's the purpose of this? I also don't know what the fuck these are. God damn, dude, what is
I
this?
love the stream. I love the stream, man. It's quite fun, by the way.
Oh my
when it comes
god.
to PC gaming. This is because there is no set standard for PC. Sure, every computer needs to have a processor, graphics card, RAM memory, storage, and a compatible motherboard, but you're still left with great freedom to pick and choose between many options for these parts, which is why we can divide gaming PCs into 4 categories. Budget
God.
PCs, that cost around the same as the cheapest consoles, but are bound to get outdated very quickly, and
Oh, I'm
Do you know
sorry.
what's
I'm sorry.
so
Why is a budget
embarrassing?
PC getting outdated but the console's not? Can we just talk about that for a second?
Do you know what's so embarrassing, right?
She actually just said that.
Do you know what's so embarrassing? I did a podcast, I think it was last month, right? and I stream with 2 other guys, and we found out that a $2 2008, and it can be on par with a console if it got paired up with a decent graphics card, like say a 1060 or something like that. That's how outdated the consoles are.
Yeah, and you want to talk about outdated? She just said that consoles don't get outdated, but an equivalent PC does. She just said that.
It's
that's category 1.
PC, slight performance improvements, but
what's the difference between a budget and entry level? What's an entry level? Define it.
Entry level is like $400, $500.
Gaming PCs into 4 categories.
I just want to hear how she defines
budget PCs that cost around the same as the cheapest consoles, but are bound to get outdated very quickly. Entry-level PCs, which offer a slight performance improvement, but are still far from future-proof. Mid-range PCs.
That's all she says. That's all she. That's not a definition. Her whole explanation of what an entry-level PC was slightly better than budget, but not future-proof.
No.
What is that? What is that description?
An entry-level PC is about $500. That's an entry-level PC.
Yeah, my fucking entry-level PC was doing just fine for years. What is this?
PCs that excellent full HD performance and can take 2K resolutions. These cost anywhere between $500 and $800, and will have a good few years of relevance.
Like I'll let it. Wait, no. I was about to throw you an olive branch when you said that.
Improvements, but are still far from future-proof. Mid-range PCs that offer excellent full HD performance and can take 2K resolutions. These cost anywhere between $500 and $800, and will have a good few years of relevance in them.
Few years of relevance. That no.
Nah.
No. This is getting exhausting. No.
And finally,
I was using a 1070 up until like 3 months ago. Like,
what do you have now?
No, I have a 2070 now.
Nice.
But I had a 1070 up until a few months ago, and I was absolutely fine. The only reason I upgraded was because I had some disposable income. I would still be on that 1070.
Yeah, that $2 CPU, I think, was an Intel 208.
Wait, hang on. I'm gonna scroll up to see what he said. I think I missed the chat where he said what it was.
Yeah, he says 208. It's an Intel CPU.
2008 $2.
2008.
Why am I not seeing the chat where he said which one?
I'm trying to think. No, not.
Oh, there it is. There it is. The $2 CPU.
Yeah, so CPU made in 2008 is on par with consoles today.
That's depressing. That's really depressing. The Intel i7 920. Is that actually $2?
Yeah, that's $2. Yeah, you can literally get it for $2.
The i7 series came out in 2008.
Yeah. If you pair it with a decent graphics card like 1060, maybe a 1080, whatever.
Yeah, I'm seeing
it can be on par with a modern console. Like we did a PC build with that, and we were able to build a PC for like over $300 to $400. It's capable of outperforming a modern console or being on par with one.
Yeah, I'm finding it for. For $10,
you can
15,
run games at higher frame rate than the fucking consoles. It's ridiculous.
Oh boy,
that's it right there. That can be on par.
That's what I was thinking. I thought the 2008 was not i7. Like I guess i7's been around a lot longer than I thought.
Yeah, that thing can be on par with a modern console. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I want to see
a decent graphics card.
I want to see how she defines high end.
High-end PCs. These can cost well over $2,000, and the most powerful of these can flawlessly run games in native 4K. Their components.
Wait a minute. She said mid-level was 500 to 800, but now high end is 2,000. Where the fuck did the other 1,200 go?
High end's more like 1,000 over 1,000.
No, but what she said. Where the fuck did that other 1,200 go?
I have no idea.
And also, you can run native 4K on a mid-level PC. You defined mid-level as you defined mid-level as 500 to 800. You can absolutely run native 4K at a $500 to $800 PC. Yeah, like you said, not very well. Like you're not going to be running very many frames, but I mean, you're going to be at like bare minimum on par with console 4K. Like bare minimum, you'll be on par.
You know, in the games you'll be able to do the 4K like platformers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Games that just don't require a lot of power to run in 4K. That's probably the games you're going to run.
To die of old age, then become obsolete. What's great about the PC is
that
you're free to upgrade it as you see fit. But this doesn't come without a downside. Because of the numerous replaceable components, troubleshooting can be quite a hassle. Whereas...
Oh my god.
I've never troubleshoot my computer.
Me neither.
In years.
Me neither. Well, I love that
they
always bring up troubleshooting and then they just don't explain what they mean. They're like, "Oh, it has a lot of parts. Well, therefore troubleshooting." Anyways, like what the fuck does that mean?
It's either troubleshooting or the graphic settings or you know, viruses and shit like that. I mean, that shit takes 2 seconds, bro.
Yeah,
2 seconds. I can sort graphical settings out in no time within 2 seconds with an NVIDIA Experience, where it's called.
The only troubleshooting I've ever had to do was like a couple months ago, like a month or two ago. I had a long ass Twitter rant because I installed the new Windows and the new Windows was bugged, so my shit was crashing like every 5 minutes. And that was because of the Windows update. So I just reverted the update. Problem solved. That's the extent of the troubleshooting. Meanwhile, if a shitty update comes out on consoles, go fuck yourself. You can't do anything about it.
That's basically what it is. That's basically what it is, man. That's the most common thing that they bring up is troubleshooting.
Yeah, they always bring up troubleshooting, then they don't explain.
All the time, man.
They don't explain.
On consoles. And one of the things often overlooked when...
What did she say?
I'm just reading this graphic.
Hold on. Keep it there. Let me read it.
I am.
System 1000.
She's talking about cost.
PC. Oh my god, she's gonna bring up. Oh, PCs are too expensive. Ooh.
Yeah, she's about to bring it. I know she's about.
Yeah, she's about to do it. Look at that. Look at that. Games for 1 month for 5 years, 3,000. Total 4,000.
What does that mean? Games? Oh, 1 a month for 5 years.
Yeah.
But why is that? They're not the same though.
When was this video made?
Why is she counting them as the same? It's from 2018.
Yeah, because I was going to bring up that games are now trying to get sold for $70 now, aren't they?
Yeah, why is she counting all these as the same? First of all, second of all, why is the PC 1000 when you yourself just said a mid-level PC is 800 or less? Why are we going with 1000 here?
Hold on, let me post something in the Discord that would probably clear up shit, right? On this reason. Look at this image that I've posted in the Discord. And bring it up. You see it? It explains everything what that graph is and what she's talking about. That true cost of console gaming. That literally debunks her fucking whole entire graph, man. See? That's pinned on my Twitter.
Is that these
Yeah, hang on. Wait. Why is she? I didn't even notice that, Blue. Why is she buying a webcam for the Wii?
Wait, there's a webcam for the Wii?
She spent an extra $30 on a webcam for the Wii.
That's not. Hey, look at that.
What
man.
is this?
$50 for a webcam for the PlayStation.
Yeah. And no webcam for the 360. The webcam would make sense to be on the PC. Why is it not on the 360? Why? Like, what webcam is there for the Wii?
Does the Wii even have a webcam?
I didn't think it did.
I don't think it does. I've never had
What is she talking about? Oh my god.
Prices don't account for peripherals. peripherals you need to buy. Everything from the monitor to the mouse, the keyboard, and the headset to potentially the speakers.
Oh my god. Okay, but this is the exact same point that everyone always makes. She's saying like, oh, the PC gaming is just like equally expensive, but this doesn't count the monitor and the fucking mouse and keyboard. Yeah, and your console cost doesn't count the TV or the speakers or your couch or your table. Like, if we're going to start counting all these random things, we have to be even. If you're counting the monitor as the PC cost, you have to count the TV as the console cost. Jesus Christ, dude. Like, just like, how do you not notice the dishonesty here?
I mean, if we're actually thinking about stuff to buy, we're actually, you know, if you actually think about it, the people who play on console are actually spending more, as you said.
Yes,
table,
they are.
The TV, the speakers, the fucking whatever, like controllers and stuff like that. You know, like if you want to play your games in 4K, and I use that term loosely, you need to buy a 4K television.
Yeah.
How?
And also,
how much
like,
are 4K televisions?
And also, you're buying controllers a lot more often than you're buying mice and keyboards.
Yeah, exactly. And plus, if you bought like an Xbox One X when it came out, and you needed to buy a 4K television, that's nearly $1,000, man.
I didn't notice that, Heathrow. She put in paid online subscription for the PS3 when there wasn't paid subscription for the PS3. I totally forgot about that.
I was about to say that, actually.
Also, how ironic is that? You're talking about cost, and you're just glossing over the fact that PS3 didn't make you pay for online, but PS4 does.
Not to mention $60
just glossing right
games.
over that. Yeah. And this PC I'm using in front of me has a GTX 1080 3rd gen Ryzen 3 16. That's a nice rig.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Dude, GTX 1080 is a really fucking good card still. If you're playing in 1080p, the 1080 is a fantastic card still. That's gonna keep you going for at least another few years. Like bare minimum. Even like despite how old the 1080 is, if you're playing in 1080p, that card's gonna last you a lot longer. That card's an excellent card. And I always say that. Yeah. I always say that.
I'm buying a 4K gaming console and a 4K television. Yeah. That's almost like $1,000.
Yeah, just that alone.
Right away, especially like controller, games, like and other things as well. You're spending the equivalent double of my PC. And not to mention, like when these consoles come out, you get these idiots that buy like bundles as well. You know, console bundles.
I know. Like, why? Why are you doing that?
That are nearly like $1,000, like $900 a pop and all that shit. It's ridiculous, man.
The 1080 is really good. Let me play through 8 times now.
I've got a 1060. 1060 is still good.
You'd be surprised how much of all of these can raise the actual price you'll need to pay for your PC to be fully.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, we're just going to talk about all the unnecessary things you can pay for on PC, but we're not going to we're not going to count those things on console. And also, like Heathrow said, you're not even accurately depicting the console cost. So what the fuck is... You're just guessing.
Yeah.
And also, did you notice how this video is from 2018, but when she was comparing costs there, she was using the 360 and the PS3.
Why would you use older generation consoles?
Exactly. What the fuck?
Fully functional. It's the powerful collection of hardware sitting in a box.
This isn't a live TV. No, you missed it, bro. We've been here for like almost 3 hours now. The full VOD will be up though. As soon as the stream's done, the full VOD will be up. We're just going through random console tested videos now.
There are actually a few things that we need to take into consideration: selection, acquisition, and compatibility.
Oh god, compatibility. Here we go.
Selection is pretty straightforward.
What does that mean?
First, we need to get exclusives out of the way.
Yeah, look at this. You're talking about Xbox One and PS4, but 5 seconds ago, you were talking about the 360 and the PS3. Which one is it?
Both PC and consoles have them, and there's not.
Oh, wait. Let's play a fun game.
Yeah. You need to rewind. You're muted.
Let's play a fun game called.
Select.
Pause. Let's play a fun game called How Many of These Are Still Exclusive?
Right. Hold on a second.
Titanfall was never exclusive. I don't know about Project Spark. No, Project Spark was discontinued, so you can't play that anymore either.
Which side are we starting on?
I'm starting on the left.
Well,
let's just start. Let's just start
discount
here.
on the left because the majority of them are on PC.
Yeah,
Fable
that's on PC.
Legends
That's on
doesn't exist
PC.
anymore.
That's PC. I can't tell what that is. That's a Kinect game. That was Titanfall was literally multiplat on day one. It's not an exclusive.
Yeah.
Project Spark was canceled, so you can't play it either. D4, I'm pretty sure that's on PC. Fantasia, I don't know. Killer Instinct, that's on PC. Halo 5, that's probably coming to PC. That's on PC. That's on PC. I think that's on PC. That's definitely on PC. This is a collection of ports, all of which can be emulated. I can't tell what that is because this is really low resolution for some reason. Scalebound, this was canceled, so you can't play that either. That's on PC. 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 Wait. Why do you
Fable Legends? Fable Legends.
Is that Crackdown? Right here.
That's Crackdown.
That didn't come out in 2016. That didn't come out in 2016.
What, Crackdown?
Yeah, she has Crackdown right there.
No,
in the 2016 category. That did not come out in 2016.
2018, 2019.
That was also on. That's on PC. That's on PC. I can't tell what that is. I can't tell what that Fable.
Fable Legends.
That was the Fable Legends.
That's cancelled. That's cancelled. Doesn't exist.
Oh, it was. Oops.
Yeah.
That's on PC. I don't know. I don't know what these are. I don't. Killzone Shadowfall. Nope, that's an exclusive. Knack is a piece of shit. Most of these are playable through either PS Now or emulation, or they're officially getting ports. Like, also Street Fighter V, that was never an exclusive.
Street Fighter V came to the PC the exact same time it was on PlayStation.
Yeah, Persona 5, that's not exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
God of War 3.
No Man's Sky
that was on
there
PS3.
as well.
Like, what is this list? So many of these aren't even exclusive.
No, they're not. Neo's
not exclusive.
Yeah. And what else is there?
What is
No Man's Sky, that's
what
on
is
PC.
this fucking list? Is that Shenmue over here? Or Shenmue? I don't know how to say Shenmue. Everyone says Shenmue. Everyone says it differently.
Yeah.
That's not an exclusive. And it didn't come out in 2016. Who made this? Like, seriously, who fucking made this? So much of this is wrong.
Action is pretty straight. First, we need to get exclusives out of the way. Both PC and consoles have them, and there's
I can't wait to see what she says about
that.
PC
Want to play
exclusives.
Bloodborne? Get a PS4. End of discussion.
No,
but even
it's on
games
PS
that
Now.
aren't developed exclusively for console don't arrive on all platforms at the same time. Most games are developed for consoles first and only ported to PC later.
No, oh my god. I hate when people say this. Like, these games are developed for console. How do you think they made the game? Like, what do you think they used to make the game?
See, that's the thing. Is like, you see these console videos, right? They don't grasp why they develop them for consoles first. Because I was like watching like a documentary and stuff like that on video games, how video games are developed. And he interviewed like a couple of like game developers, and the reason why they develop games for the console first is because it's harder because you're working with a limited amount of freedom. Where on PC
Right.
you don't have that problem.
I'm gonna read
So
up in
that's
chat
why
for a
that's
second.
why they develop it for the consoles.
Project Spark was a dud, sadly. Right, dude. Project Spark would have had a new Conquer game, and I'm still pissed about that.
All games
If
are
you
made
really add all that
games are
together,
made
I
on
think it counts
PC.
over. You spend about
main one.
$3,500 on consoles alone. Jesus Christ. How OP is my setup? MSI X99S, i7, 70.
13 terabyte. Jeez.
Bro, 13 terabytes? If you're being honest about that setup, bro, that is a fucking god tier
Dude,
setup.
he has a wardrobe lined with
That is
external
a-
hard drive. That's what he's got.
That is a fat setup. That is
Yeah.
nice. At least you said... Yeah, no, exactly. Most games are developed for consoles, and yet all indie games start on PC. Exactly. Most AAA games start on consoles because most AAA games are hyper, like, focus group designed games to be designed for the widest possible, like, broadest possible audience. Meaning casuals. Yeah, most casual gamers are on... I shouldn't say most casual gamers are on console, but, like...
Well, they are.
You'll find a bigger, like... You'll find a bigger group of casual gamers on consoles than you will on PC. There are still an assload of, there are still like an assload of casual PC gamers. It's just a different market.
Server.
Later, or even years
Adam, you're
later,
showing off
the only
now.
thing PC gaming has going for it in this category is its indie scene.
Oh my god, no! You didn't say that! You didn't say that!
Developed exclusively for console don't arrive on all platforms at the same time. Most games are developed for consoles first and only ported to PC later. That can
Yeah,
be
that's
months
because
later,
consoles
or
are
even
hard
years
to
later.
work
The only
with.
thing PC gaming has going for it in this category is its indie scene.
The only thing PC gaming has going for it is the indie scene. That's the only thing.
Yeah, that's the only thing. That's the reason why I spend $800 on a rig to play fucking indie games. That's because
Hang on. We're gonna play a fun little game here. I'm gonna open Twitch and just go to the most popular games right now.
Yeah.
Browse most categories. Sort by viewers, high to low.
Go for it.
Okay, Grand Theft Auto 5, that's vastly on PC. Just Chatting, it's not a game. Valorant, that's a PC exclusive. League of Legends, PC exclusive. Fortnite, almost exclusively streamed on PC. Warzone, almost exclusively streamed on PC. Path of Exile, almost exclusively played on PC. Phasmophobia, that's a PC exclusive. Apex Legends, again, mostly PC. Counter-Strike, PC exclusive. Minecraft, mostly PC. Like, do we have to go through... How the fuck does Resident Evil Village have 46,000 viewers? Game's not out.
Maybe it's a big streamer.
Oh, the demo. Okay, got it. But do you see the point here? Mordau, that's an exclusive. Dota, that's an exclusive. PUBG Mobile, that's a mobile game. World of Warcraft, that's an exclusive. Tarkov, that's an exclusive. Overwatch. What's the console Overwatch scene like?
Dead.
Exactly. Rust, exclusive. PUBG, almost exclusive. Rainbow Six Siege, almost exclusive. Like, you're just wrong. You're just wrong. 12,000 people watching Melee? Nice. Oh, because there's a tourney. Okay, cool. I love seeing Melee do well. I love that game so much. God damn. Acquisition.
On consoles, you have only 2 ways to get games. You can
That's not a good thing. Before you even continue, that is not a good thing.
either download them from the console's network, PSN, and Xbox Live, or you can buy retail physical copies. Alternatively, you could get physical copies secondhand at a lower price, but that's it. Whereas if you're a PC gamer, you have a
This is a Mac.
Who the fuck plays League of Legends on a Mac?
And is he even playing? What is that hand placement? He's not on WASD.
Do you know what this is? You know what this is like? This is like somebody's took this image into Photoshop and just absolutely pasted League of Legends over the screen and turned the blur down. That's what that looks like.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like his hand, he's not on WASD. He's not playing the game.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I want to.
Is he even got his hand on a mouse?
Hang on, I gotta hear this again.
On consoles, you have only 2 ways to get games. You can either download them from the console's network, PSN, and Xbox Live, or you can buy retail physical copies. Alternatively, you could get physical copies secondhand at a lower price, but that's it.
You also only have one option of where you're buying your digital games.
Whereas if you're a PC gamer, you have a plethora of options. You can get physical copies, you can get them on online.
Holy shit, someone actually acknowledged physical PC copies.
Wow, you never actually get that, do you?
That's a new one. You never get that.
No, you don't.
Huh.
Platforms like Steam and Origin, you can get them on many other sites that sell games online, like Humble Bundle, and even the gray markets like the G2A and the Kinguin are available to you.
Holy shit, they were actually honest about that.
Wow,
that's the first time I've ever heard somebody be honest about that.
I'm speechless, bro.
Interesting how you did research for that part, but not the rest of the video.
Compatibility is for many the biggest issue to deal with in gaming. Like we said, console games will always work flawlessly on the consoles they were developed for, whether they came out of its infancy or... Compatibility is for many the biggest issue to deal with in gaming. Like we said, console games will always work flawlessly on the consoles they were developed for.
No, they weren't. No, they don't.
No, they don't. No, they don't. No.
No, they do not, man. Jesus Christ.
God.
Let's look at an example. Days Gone. Did that not have frame rate issues?
Days Gone ran like shit. Pretty much almost every PlayStation exclusive runs like shit. It's just people don't notice because they're taking screenshots.
Fallout 4?
PlayStation exclusives look really good in screenshots, but in motion they run like ass. Every single one of them runs like ass.
Yeah, of course. Flawlessly, you mean 30 frames per second?
Yeah. Cyberpunk had to be recalled because it didn't fucking work on consoles. Pretty much every Call of Duty game since like Advanced Warfare has run like shit on consoles. At least that's the last one I remember not running like shit.
I don't think I was a fault of the console why Cyberpunk wasn't working. I think I was just kicked out the door.
Yeah, no, the console version of Cyberpunk wasn't like they had to take it off sale because it literally did not work.
It's not on sale. It's still not on sale, isn't it?
No, I don't think they put it back up.
No, I don't think either, man.
So I mean, I guess Cyberpunk is a PC exclusive. Can I play an old Xbox original game on the PS5? Exactly. Can you even play a PS3 game on the PS5?
I think so, can you?
You guys remember that the game Chrome Hounds on 3? Dude, I remember Chrome Hounds.
I used to have that game for the 360 Chrome Hounds. I used to play a game called Armored Core 4.
I remember Armored Core.
Yeah, Armored Core 4. Then the new one came out and I didn't quite like that. But...
Dregs, you know what's funny about that? Is like as notorious as Ubisoft is for making really shitty PC ports, their PC ports still run better than their console versions. And that's the point I always bring up. As shitty, like a less than stellar PC port is still running better than the console version, and that's fucking depressing.
Do you buy Ubisoft games? Because I don't.
I haven't bought a Ubisoft game in years. The last Ubisoft game I bought was Division 2, I think.
Yeah, that was the last game I bought. I think they just run like total fucking shit on consoles and PC.
Yeah, I haven't bought a Ubisoft game in a hot minute. I like Division 2 actually, though. I think that was a good game.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag is the last Ubisoft game I bought.
And honestly, in terms of PC ports, like Division 2 was one of their better ones. I think Division 2 ran pretty well.
I just don't buy Ubisoft games for the pure fact that they just absolutely downgrade their games all the time.
Ubisoft just doesn't make anything I'm interested in. Like I have Siege, I have Division 2. I think those are the only Ubisoft games I own on PC at least. They just don't make anything I care about. I don't care about like the same open world game over and over again.
What other game was broken? Oh,
didn't Far Cry 5 run pretty well though? To their credit, I remember hearing good things about the Far Cry 5 PC port.
I'm not quite sure, man.
I know Ghost Recon Breakpoint ran like garbage on everything.
Yeah, that definitely ran like garbage, yeah.
I remember everyone talking about how garbage that game ran.
Whether they came out of its infancy or in its winter years. The same cannot be said for games on PC.
What is this display of games? Medal of Honor Airborne, Crisis Warhead, Assassin's Creed 2, games for Windows Live. Like, what is this? This video is from 2018. Even been active
since 2010.
This video is from 2018. What is this?
Because of the sheer hardware available, you might encounter problems running certain games.
Is that the PC version or is that the console version?
That can't be the PC version. That looks like consoles. Look how mucky the textures are. Look.
There's no way this is the PC version.
That can't be PC. No, definitely not. Definitely not.
And we find that not all ported games are optimized well.
Also, hang on. I was literally playing Black Ops 3 2 days ago on Xbox. That's one of the few games I still play on Xbox from time to time. That game runs like fucking garbage. It runs so bad. The frame drops are constant. The load times are like a full minute. Like going into a match, like from the lobby to starting the game, takes like a minute. And then going from the game back to the lobby takes like a minute. Like, this game runs like pure garbage. So this is a really bad benchmark.
You mentioned PC ports on She mentions that ports on PC are not well optimized, but that's got nothing to do with the fucking PC platform. It's got to do with the developers.
Also, little thing right here.
Oh,
70. This is Team Deathmatch. 75 points to win. Less than a year after Black Ops 3 came out, they changed Team Deathmatch to 100. So this is a really old screenshot for a 2018 video.
Must be the beta, yeah.
I don't think it's the beta, but like, this is a really old screenshot. And I'm not convinced it's the PC
meaning that a game
version.
will be able to play without any problems.
This is a Bethesda bug that's everywhere. These Bethesda bugs were on everything.
What did she just say? What did she say?
Are available, you might encounter problems running certain games. And we have to keep in mind that not all ported games are optimized well, meaning that a game you should absolutely be able to play without any problems may bug out and lag.
Yeah, but that's got nothing to do with the freaking platforms.
That's the problem with the developer. That's not the platform's fault.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a platform's fault.
And look at another picture of a guy who's so not playing anything.
I mean, come on, that's a cutscene.
It's a cutscene. You take your fingers off WAS.
Look at that PC, man. What is that thing?
Dude, that looks like a fucking like early 2010s PC case. Like, remember, like 10 years ago, they were trying to make cases like this a thing, and it just didn't catch on.
Did Optimus Prime fucking transform into a PC case or something? What the fuck is that shit? We got Megatron as a freaking alien.
Bro, it just works.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my god! Hang on, I'm looking at that. It runs bad on Xbox and PS. I have it on Xbox. Black Ops 3 runs like pure garbage on Xbox. I've never played it on PS4, but on Xbox it runs fucking terribly. Mass Effect Andromeda, yeah, Bethesda games have bugs. Exactly, Bethesda games have bugs. Yeah, that's not even a cutscene. That's a trailer. That cutscene is not in the cutscene's not in the game. Oh my god.
However, where PC gaming excels is backwards compatibility. You will very rarely...
Hold on, pause that shit. She can't even say compatibility correctly. What the fuck?
I haven't said anything about it because I'm not sure if it's like a regional thing. I don't want to be that guy. Compatibility.
Ever not be able to play an old
I just thought I
game.
would point it out, you know.
Hang on, this reminds me of something. There was an Egyptian themed like rail shooter I used to play. What
Serious
is that?
Sam.
Not Serious Sam.
Time Splitters?
I'm just googling Egyptian. The Maze of the Kings, is that it?
Well,
I used to play this at that same Chuck E. Cheese with MechWarrior 4.
Dude, if you look at the
Yes,
image,
this is it. This is it.
Look at the image. That was like a game. That was like a game from a mobile. Look at the image.
It looks like RuneScape, honestly. Like that looks like a modded RuneScape. Like if you put a first-person mod in RuneScape, that's what it would look like.
It looks like a mobile game.
This is what I was thinking of. Maze of the Kings. This game was sick. Dude, this is weird. This is so nostalgic. I wasn't expecting to get like nostalgia trips during this stream. Okay, we got 56 seconds of this video left.
It may need some tweaking to get it jump started, but in most cases it should work. Whereas you cannot play previous gen PlayStation games on the PS4, for example. Sony might do something to rectify.
Wait, no, she said you can't play these on new consoles.
Oh, you can't play them on new consoles? I thought you said
she said you couldn't play previous. She said you couldn't play previous gen games on console, which is correct.
You kind of can, but you have to pay them.
I mean, it depends on the game.
Yeah, it depends on the game.
Also,
because I think on PlayStation you can get the old Tomb Raider games.
Right, but it's like a list of ones that you are and are not allowed to have. PC, it's pretty much everything.
Yeah.
But also this game, Enter Electro, this game is fucking good. This game is fantastic.
But as of right now, all we can do is speculate. We have to know that the Xbox One doesn't have this problem, but this still isn't a guarantee that you will be able to play current-gen games in next-generation consoles.
Hey guys, want to see a leaked picture of the PS5?
Be able to play current-gen.
What? that little ring at the top, man? Is that where you put your cup of coffee or somewhere? I don't know. What is that? Is that where you put your cup of coffee? You put it on that little ring there? Is that a coaster or something? You got a coaster on top of your freaking PlayStation?
No, bro, that's the immersion button. You push that button and it just like blows your fucking brain out with immersion.
Oh my god, man.
Bro, there were people that thought this is what it was gonna look like.
Dude, there was people that thought, remember the Xbox 720?
Bro, to be fair, we all thought it would be the Xbox 720 because nobody thought it would have such a stupid name like Xbox One. To be fair, nobody saw that name coming because it's still the worst fucking name.
That's how the Xbox One failed in 2013, because they called it the Xbox One because they tried to focus on all of their resources on sport TV instead of the games, all in one entertainment system. But it's not an all-in-one entertainment system now because you've chucked that shit and you're bringing games to PC.
Yeah, I put it in chat. The Maze of the Kings, that's the game I just showed gameplay of. It's an old arcade rail shooter. Super, super fun.
Games in generation consoles. And with that, we've covered all the major points regarding to the
Look at the border again! They didn't crop it! They didn't crop it properly again!
Fuck you. There's nothing worse than seeing a PC gaming versus console gaming video and they don't even crop the fucking thing. They don't even edit it, man, correctly. Jesus,
bro,
how am I supposed to take you serious, man, if you can't even edit your shit?
Bro, that's why they think PC gaming sucks, is they can't figure it out.
See, when people say PC gaming sucks and it's too difficult, oh, I take it uploading this video must have been really, really hard and exhausting for you. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
PC console gaming debate. Like we've said, we can't point to either of these as the clearly superior one as
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. If you were being honest, yes, you could. If you did research, yes, you could have pointed to a superior.
They're so different. But hopefully this helps shed some light on what doubts you may have had. So tell us what you think in the comments below. Or better yet...
Oh, we can do better than that. We can do better than a comment. Yeah, that was an EV. I think that was I think it's the same picture they showed earlier. If it's the same picture, then that's a 1070. Yeah, I think it's a 1070.
Light on what doubts you may have had.
This is ridiculous.
So tell us what you think in the comments below. Or better yet, if we've helped you make your decision. If
No, see, that right there is why I make response videos. I hope we helped you make a decision. You helped someone make the wrong decision. That's why I make response videos. Because when channels with giant reaches make videos like this, you might make somebody waste their money. That's the whole that's one of the whole reasons I make response videos. Because you're pointing someone in the wrong direction.
so, and you decide to go with the console gaming, then make sure to check out our PS4 Pro versus Xbox One X video to see which one of these consoles is better suited for you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Likes and dislikes are disabled. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You disabled likes and dislikes. Guys.
How many subscribers does the channel have?
114,000.
What are the comments like? $114,000, and by the looks of it, the viewership doesn't even match the subscribers.
Oh, the viewership is terrible.
Yeah.
Viewership is awful. I always go to Gaming Scan for every topic like this because they make it short, simple, and easy to understand. No likes, no dislikes, but a heart from them.
Oh, yeah.
You guys need way more subs. Great content. Keep it up.
Oh, thank you very much.
These are two people who were just pushed in the wrong direction by this video. This is why I make these videos.
You sound shocked. You sound stunned.
I'm just annoyed. I'm just annoyed. Nothing can shock me anymore.
It's like saying this. If Sony told you to jump off a bridge, would you?
I know some people who would.
Oh, for
And
God's
that's
sake.
the depressing part. Joe, you should roast or showcase your subscribers' PC setup. I wouldn't want to roast you guys. Could do a showcase in a future stream though. That could be fun. At least they didn't go full elitist. No, they did the worst though. They did worse than elitist. They just did oblivious and like elitist in a different way.
You can easily pick PC objectively.
Like that's the thing. Yeah, they weren't going elitist to one side, but they were doing a different kind of elitist. You know, they were doing a different kind of elitism where they just talk about nonsense as if they know what they're talking about. The audio stream's current bitrate 0 is lower than the recommended bit. Wait, you guys can still hear me though, right? What does this mean? YouTube just gave me a pop-up saying the audio bitrate is 0?
Yeah, we can hear you.
The fuck?
Don't worry about that.
Tenga roast subscriber PC. I don't want to just copy what Tenga does. Main roast of my PC is the cleanling. I can hear you. Yeah, I thought you guys could hear me. I see the bar bouncing when I talk, and that makes sense. As to like, what the fuck?
You got there in the end. You got there.
Yeah, dude. Look at that. We turned an 11-minute video into a fucking 3.5 hour stream.
Jesus Christ! This was only meant to be an hour, and it's turned into 3.
Right?
Jeez almighty, man! I'm exhausted. I didn't think debunking peasants was so fucking hard.
It's not hard. It just takes a while sometimes. I think I'm gonna hop off though. It's 7:17. I gotta go make some dinner.
It's 2:00 in the morning.
I'm gonna make some dinner, smoke a doobie, have a nice little Saturday night.
We love you guys. Oh, thank you.
We love you guys. Oh, look at you guys. We love you guys, man. This is
quite
way more support than I was expecting. Like this chat has been fucking popping.
Yeah, I was sitting updating.
Stream's been popping, bro.
There's 20 people waiting.
I gotta do this more often. I was not aware that this was something that people were interested in, but now that I know,
3 a.m. here.
I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make this happen a lot more often. Binge watching time. Oh man, I appreciate you guys. All right, I'm gonna hop off, you guys. Thank you guys for coming so much. If you have stuff you want me to respond to, just DM it to me on Twitter. Make it happen. Yep. Get off the stream, Joe, so I can watch your videos. Fine. Oh, I'm sorry. All right,
like, comment, subscribe, and we'll